Man can't stand, you can't fight. A man can't breathe, you can't fight. A man can't see, you can't fight.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
I just watched that with headphones. So much better than I first watched it. Oh my.
Wait, Terry Silver? Was that Terry Silver?
No, dude. That was Mike Barnes.
Mike Barnes is in Cobra Kai?
Yeah. Wait, actually.
Wait, the guy from Star Wars?
No, yeah, Luke Skywalker is who I was talking about.
That was Luke Skywalker? Wait, Luke Skywalker's in Cobra Kai season 4?
Yeah, I believe so. Or could be Darth Vader.
Oh. Wait, so that means he's Miguel's father.
Darth Vader's Miguel's father? So that's what McCarmen meant when she said he was a bad, bad man. He was a Sith!
Oh no.
We're just kidding with you, everybody. What's up? Welcome to this very surprise way the fist is this the first time we've done this, right? Just
just spontaneously gone, hello guys, we're doing one today.
yeah, I mean, no warning, just me and Shamoon. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We saw the trailer, we're both like, dude, let's and I was like, we talked a little bit, but I was like trying not to talk too much just so we could like really air it out all here. Really talk about it. LGD Super says that trailer made me scream.
Oh, trust me.
Me too, buddy. Yeah, I saw.
When I got the notification, so I was downstairs with my mum, and I got the notification on my phone, and all I read was, I saw the thumbnail, then I saw Terry Silver returned. I was like, what? A freaking teaser for Terry Silver. What? And I just, that's when we all went crazy. I mean, I still can't believe it. Just seeing that notification. My mom was like, you okay, Shamoon? What's up? I was like, Terry Silver. And I just ran upstairs. It's just crazy. I was about to go to the gym as well. So the worst thing would have been if I was already at the gym and then seeing that, I would have been screaming in the gym. People would be like, no, Terry Silver for real just came out now and I'm in the freaking gym. But
well, that was me. The season 2 trailer came out when I was in school.
Oh my god!
And I was in my history class and I was screaming. So everyone's like, Drew, like, are you okay? Are you like having a heart attack? I'm like, no, the season 2 trailer just came out. I was like going nuts. So it was great. It was great.
Dude, I would have been going nuts if I was in school. I'd probably run out the class. Teacher would be like, where are you going? No mercy. Then just leave.
I don't think I had the channel. So it was just, I'm pretty sure
it was pre-Cobra Kai Kid days.
It was pre-Cobra Kai Kid. So I just watched it. I'm like, oh my God.
Man. I need someone on the reaction of you, like reacting to it. Imagine you walking out, running out class. Oh my god, the new trailer to drop. Oh, I gotta get home.
No, dude, I'm telling you, it was all the season 2 trailers dropped during my history class. Like they dropped it at a certain time. So every time I was in history, they always dropped the trailer. And there were some days where I had a sub. And the trailer dropped. I'm like, oh, good. I can watch it. Then there were other days where my teacher, I was on my like computer, and my teacher was actually teaching the class, and I saw it on my computer. And I'm like, excuse me, Miss, may I go to the bathroom? And then I go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like in the bathroom, still watching season 2 like footage, the new footage.
Oh my god,
it's so funny.
I'm just imagining that.
Hey, Kobe, thanks, bro. Thanks, buddy, for that. Appreciate that.
Oh, dude, that's so funny,
dude. Okay, so I actually saw your live. So right. I went on YouTube. So what happened was I was recording a video to talk about the logo.
Right.
And then I finished the video. Then I went on YouTube and I saw your video, and I thought, there were those teases about the headband. So I thought you were like Terry Silver, like you were talking about that. And I'm like, wait, who's that guy? I'm like, that's Terry Silver. So I like turn off your video because I don't want to be like,
I was about to say,
I don't want to be spoiled. I was like, I didn't know what I was watching. I set up a live stream and I'm like this the whole time. I'm like not trying to look at it because I want to like get my first reaction on camera. And I didn't want to see like, I didn't even want to like look at him standing. I wanted to like wait. And then I went live. I was like, this is great. It was amazing.
You know what? It was freaking crazy because I was gonna do a video on the so I talked about the logo. I had a video already made. I just had to like edit it for the teasers. Like, oh, what does this mean with the Terry stuff? Is that just confirming he's gonna be in it? I did not even think for 1 second it's something to do with the teaser, but from previous experience when they dropped the other trailer, they kind of Hayden was like, you will know there will be a teaser or trailer. Like, you will get like a notification. There will be some sort of hint. We didn't think of that logic here. And next thing you know, Terry Silver return trip. I kind of wish, I did see it like how you did, but I'm still losing my mind regardless. But oh my God, I can't. This is exactly what John Hurwitz was talking about. Bonkers piece of material, like to market the series. Not one. Was there any chance that me and you ever said this was going to happen, like in the stream?
No,
I don't think we ever brought it up. So
we never thought about it. Yeah,
I salute you, John and Hayden and Josh. Oh my, and the Netflix marketing team to do that. Like, oh my God.
Do you think that, like, obviously we both loved it, but do you think that this was the way to do it, to put this single trailer revealing him, or do you think like maybe they should have done it in an official trailer?
This kind of links back to what we've been kind of echoing in previous Way of the Fist streams, that we really want to see him in the series and have that surprise. At least I said in a trailer, maybe show the back of him, but not too much, just a quick thing maybe, because they're kind of making it they're already making it obvious. But the fact that they did a separate teaser to do that, I think if you're going to do a teaser and drop it, you might as well do a whole Terry Silver thing on his own because he's that big. But I think this is just a really kind of throw out there how much they're trying to rekindle the older Karate Kid films that they haven't got to yet, and just obviously the hype. Like, I don't think anyone expected it, so I was kind of on the on both sides. Like, oh yeah, we could have had this in the trailer, or like a little bit of less of a tease and just see it in the series. But then again, I'm like, the way they did it caught me by surprise. I'm not even annoyed. I'm like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, we saw Terry Silver in a freaking teaser on his own. That says a lot about the character.
Dude, and I mean, yeah, we've talked about this so much because it was the biggest thing. It's the biggest thing about season 4 is Terry Silver, and I absolutely love what they did. I know we talked about, like, I was like, no, don't reveal him in the trailer, maybe show the back, but the fact that they're revealing him now in his own teaser trailer before the official trailer, that just goes to show he's gonna be there's no Terry Silver coming in episode 5. He's coming in episode 1. He's coming.
I think that's
you're gonna see him from the beginning. Like, he's not like, you're gonna see him definitely in episode 1, and he's gonna be a big part. They're not hiding him, so I think they just want to get fans familiar with him. Because also, pretend like you've never watched the Karate Kid movies. You watched the end of season 3, and you don't know that KREESE is calling Terry Silver. You don't know who that is. But now you have this teaser that says Terry Silver returns. And you see this guy, and it's like, wait, I thought KREESE was the most bad person out there. But no, there's this whole other guy. And now you give fans time to rewatch Karate Kid 3 or watch it for the first time. Then you have the official trailer that comes out, and you know who this guy is. And I think he will be a big part of the official trailer because he's going to be a big part of the season, as the teaser implies,
Right, like the thing is, if they are really open about him being back, surely there's bigger things that's going to happen this season that, will be saved for the series.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean,
they're not saving him, yeah.
We have to put this out there. Like, surely there's other character returns that are going to happen, but they're just trying to get you thinking about Terry. Because not only this is a big deal in itself, but it might distract you from the other things that are going to happen. Because you might think more about Terry and then immediately Mike Barnes or another character like Julie. Okay, maybe not in season 4, but I mean, Mike Barnes, I honestly think if he shows up, I'm not even going to be surprised now. Even if it's at the end of season 4. I'm just trying to think, like, he must be such a big part of the next season if they've done a separate teaser for him. I mean, I know that it's been anticipated that he's going to come back, but why do a separate teaser for him? Is it just for the hype, or is it for the fact that he's got a big part in the next season? And I'm sure he will, because Daniel and Johnny don't know he's, Johnny doesn't know about him as far as we know. Daniel doesn't know about him anymore and what's going on with him. Obviously, KREESE, this is his plan, bringing him in. And one thing I did notice in the trailer as well is the fact he was reciting the Quicksilver method. That might play a big part in the next, if not the next All Valley, just generally the next season of the Cobra Kai students. Like, it might be a big thing. Like, he's gonna rub off to these new students, and they're gonna become more of that OG Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that's what excites me is the interactions between the Terry Silver and a character like Robbie. Like, you can't really picture that, right? It's too it's weird. I was thinking about it, the show started off with Samantha hitting Johnny's car. That's how episode 1 starts. And now look how far we've come. We've gone from Samantha hitting Johnny's car and Johnny going to Daniel's car dealership to now Terry Silver training Johnny's son. It's just the magnitude of the show has went from here, and here is amazing, but they somehow get it up to all the way up here, which dude, what do you think? Who do you think Terry Silver is gonna, because obviously he's gonna train the Cobra Kai students, but who do you think he's gonna have most interactions with, and who are you most excited to see him?
Do you know there's a possible, this might be a weird thing to see. I know the whole ponytail thing refers to him, obviously, but what if that's also this could be a stretch, but what if this also a tease that he's gonna really mentor TORY? Because let's be real, even if Robbie left Cobra Kai, I think Tori's still going to be there. She had very similar experiences to KREESE. She really understands the No Mercy thing. She's really commanding those guys, with the LaRusso house fight. She's very much a leader in that sense with those guys. So I reckon she's almost it's almost like when they had Barnes, when KREESE and Silver were teaching Barnes. Maybe Tori has more potential. I won't be surprised if she becomes, more of a bigger character in the dojo and just generally more of an influence on everyone else, because she's definitely got that No Mercy. She's got definitely all the things that Cobra Kai sensei would want in one of their students. And, I reckon Robbie's going to get a big, he's going to be massively influenced. I just imagine that Silver is, he's going to teach the Quicksilver method 100%. And I think he's just, with KREESE, the level was here, but with Silver, the level training and everything is just going to get more insane. And this is what I'm also curious about. The fact that Terry's back, what's his initial plan going to be when he sees KREESE? Is he going to prepare him for the tournament, or are they going to really try and hurt them as soon as they get the chance? It could be just the way they, trying to influence them prior to the tournament. All the dirty, gimmicky things you could imagine an old school Cobra Kai member would do. I'm kind of curious about all of that as well, and if there'll be any other characters that any other students that we haven't seen since the OG Karate Kid that haven't really been mentioned. That would be quite an interesting one.
Yeah, I just got a vision of what it's gonna look like when Terry comes back, and it kind of look at with KREESE. When KREESE first returned, he was at his lowest point. Johnny, he was kind of with Johnny, and he kind of had a he was this down and out guy, but then he had to go with the flow, go with Johnny's teachings, and then slowly but surely he rose to power. I think with Silver, he's not gonna be very vocal in the beginning. And what I mean by that is he's going to team up with KREESE, and he obviously No Mercy, teach the kids, but I think he's going to be very, very studious as to what's going on, because keep in mind, he doesn't know any of the kids. He doesn't know
Yeah.
Johnny. He doesn't know what Daniel's like now. He has to learn all that. So when he gets there, it's not just, oh, Kreese, let's fight Daniel and Johnny. He has to figure out, who am I working with? He doesn't even know who he's working with. He doesn't know what Kreese is like now. He doesn't know who Robbie is, who TORY is. Who am I working with? But also, most importantly, who am I up against? I could see him like examining like all these like different like aspects, you know, like going from like just like even kind of like looking at the Miyagi Fang side and kind of seeing what they're up to and learning, you know what I mean? Learning what they're doing to get insight from on the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I agree with you. Like, I think Terry's not going to just come in and do this and that. He's going to maybe take an episode or two to really think what we're working with. And I think he'll immediately just see like Robbie and TORY. And I'm sure they will step it up even more. And Robbie's got a point to prove. You know, he really trusts Kreese now. So like Kreese's best buddy from Vietnam, the most hardcore dude, he's going to have a massive influence on Robbie. And I think the whole thing with Robbie being, you know, Johnny's son, Kreese will be the one to debrief Terry Silver on all the things that has happened from his perspective. And, you know, I think Daniel will be the first one to interact with Terry Silver. And then he'll kind of go to Johnny about that. And then him realizing your son is being taught by this guy as well as Kreese. I mean, it's going to get even worse. Not only that will probably bring them more together and solidify that they need to stop not only Kreese, but they need to stop Terry. This tournament is going to mean more to them, but that will probably add more pressure to it. So, I mean, that might cause more tension between those two as well. Because, like, I mean, they've teamed up, but it doesn't mean they're going to be all the best mates now. Like, you know, it's still a process for them. So, oh my god, dude, I just want to. I'm just curious when that first interaction Terry's going to have with not only Kreese but Daniel. Like,
oh, that's gonna
Danny boy. It's been a long time coming. Or whatever he says to him, it's going to be like it's going to be a massive throwback. Just to think of the third movie and the things he made Daniel do, and Daniel's going to know everything about that. So,
you know, honestly, when I watched in season 2, episode 2, at the end of episode 2, the Daniel seeing Kreese for the first time, and it was Johnny and Kreese, and then Daniel. I'm like, oh my god, it's like literally the gang back together, and also it's like seeing Johnny and Kreese together. And then just Daniel, Johnny and Kreese like look so menacing. Even though we love Johnny as a character, Johnny and Kreese together in that scene looked very menacing, and Daniel was like standing up against them. That was like the most epic scene of like probably the whole. It was one of the most epic scenes of the whole show, and it was like the big reunion. So you could only imagine it's gonna be like that, but tripled when Silver and Daniel see each other, because Daniel has more of a history with Silver, because Kreese never really did anything personally against Daniel. You know what I mean? He did, but not as much as Silver. Silver literally trained Daniel and like tricked him into thinking he was a positive role model on him, and literally turned him against his father figure, Mr. Miyagi. You know, like Silver manipulated the hell out of him, and now like Daniel seeing him, like it's gonna bring back all those memories, and like
and the thing is with those memories, that's gonna rub off to Daniel in the wrong way. It's not like he's got over it. Like, yeah, he might have like moved on from like, you know, the stuff with Kreese now and that, but Terry Silver, the treatment that he had with Terry was way worse than probably what Kreese had ever done to him in the first film. Like, I honestly think that was worse. So that's going to hit him in a way that's going to make him feel like that kid again in that movie. And he's probably going to say about how much worse Terry is than Kreese because of the way Terry's so like, I mean, he went to that length of trying to pretend to be a good guy to Daniel, and then he sees him with Barnes, and then Kreese comes out of nowhere. I mean, can you imagine how, like we said, that first interaction he has with Daniel, what if they do it in the way they did it in Karate Kid 3 with Kreese returning? Daniel thinking he was dead. What if Terry ends up like Daniel goes to the dojo, sees KREESE, sees Robbie, and then next thing you know, Terry Silver comes and scares him.
Oh,
Daniel's like,
wait, but does
"Who?"
Daniel think Terry's? We don't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Daniel doesn't. I mean, he probably hasn't even thought of Terry. Well, actually, who knows? I mean,
You never know if they. We don't know if they interacted since. Like I'm curious. Well, let me ask you: do you think that they've had any interaction? Like okay, end of Karate Kid 3, Daniel beats Mike Barnes. Do you think like even like right after the tournament there was any interaction until now or no?
you know, we don't know. I mean, the big three could make it canon that they had like an interaction after, or is that this is the first time they see each other? I would like to be filled in on like, yeah, what exactly happened right after the tournament, because the film ends and obviously we don't get to see what happens after that. It's very much the end of that storyline for us. And obviously next Karate Kid goes into something else with Julie, but they do refer to Daniel, but that's it. So yeah, I mean, that could be something the big three add to this next season, that they did have an interaction after the tournament. I don't know what Daniel would necessarily say to KREESE and Terry, because it'd be like a repeat of Karate Kid 2, like the start. But yeah, what happened to Barnes? Like, what did Barnes do? That would be another thing as well.
He was supposed to get like half of Cobra Kai or whatever the deal was. So like whatever, I think that's actually a way to bring it up. If Mike Barnes comes back, they bring up that situation, what happened like with their deal. There's so much like. Yeah, I'm curious that we know that the big three, they like to kind of make their own canon because we have all these hidden gaps, you know. So it's like did something else happen? I don't think they'll do anything drastic like, oh, Terry Silver fought Daniel 5 years after Karate Kid 3. It's like, what? No.
That would be like, come on, you could have just saved that from maybe something else rather than just saying it. But with Mike Barnes, I mean, I won't be surprised if they say Mike Barnes, like they had like a little, like if Terry said something like, oh, we let Mike to it or whatever. They said some sort of line, but I'm just kind of curious as well. Like, what's his stance on the situation? Like, what if Mike comes back and they kind of go, or what if Cobra Kai win and then they ask for Mike's help? Or, you know, I'm kind of curious how he's going to come back now, because with Silver, it's very clear. Like, he's going to help KREESE next tournament, which I definitely think Cobra Kai are going to win next tournament. I mean, I don't think they'll bring Silver back and make them lose it again.
They
have to. And also, like,
especially seeing this trailer, I'm like, come on, like he needs to win. Give him a victory.
They have gone a very dark, sinister route with this teaser as well. It felt very much like one of those. It's like in Harry Potter, they progressively get darker, and I honestly feel that. I mean, you were talking about the Star Wars kind of thing. What was that you were going to say?
Oh yeah, so when I like first saw the trailer, it just gave me the I don't know if you know, with Star Wars Episode 9, the whole Palpatine thing.
Oh no,
with the first teaser trailer, how they just had his laugh.
He was laughing.
Yeah, exactly. So like, well, Star Wars was obviously is like a bad version of it. Cobra Kai did it better, but with with Star Wars, you know, they had the final episode, Episode 9, and there was no hints of Palpatine returning at all, and they couldn't just drop him in the movie. So what they did was they put in the teaser trailer, they put his laugh at the very end, just so people would know before watching the movie that he's in it. And you know, by putting his laugh in, you're pretty much saying, oh, he's a big part, especially if it's at the end of the teaser. So it just kind of gave me that similar feeling. But it's also with Cobra Kai, they set it up. You know, it's not like there was no setup and now they just dropped this Terry Silver thing. I think that would piss off a lot of fans if there was no setup and they just dropped this. It's like, why would you? Where's this coming from? But they set it up, so it just reminded me of what they did with Star Wars. But this is better. And look, they didn't even do this with KREESE. They didn't make a KREESE reveal. Like,
no, you don't do any like teaser. Maybe this is something they thought of when Silver was coming back, because they were like, wow, so many people want him back. Maybe they thought, why don't we live to that expectation and, reveal him in such a big way. Maybe with Kreese, they didn't expect it. Not that because Kreese isn't a big character, because obviously he is. But Silver's got that. He's very. There's Kreese and then there's Silver. There's different levels. I mean, Kreese takes it to a level, but when there's Silver's just, he's out of this world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess maybe it was just the sake of trying something a little bit fresh and new. But if they had this kind of idea in the first place, I reckon they may have done something for Kreese, because having him back, when I first saw season 1, and I was like, oh my god, that's John Kreese, I lost it. I was like, yeah. I just then imagined, what if when they bring Terry, or if they do bring Terry Silver back, what's that going to be like? So it's definitely the coolest way to. I mean, it's definitely the coolest way I've ever seen a character's return teased by anything, any show, any series. Never seen anything quite like that. So honestly, this is amazing that we saw this.
It's funny because when I was watching it, it was like when obviously I know you're familiar with the Baby Yoda fan film that I'm working on, and I put out like a couple teasers, and like in all the teasers it shows like me, and then it cuts to black, and then it shows me, cuts to black. I'm like, they're literally like, they probably saw my thing and stole it. No, I'm kidding. I'm
not gonna lie, they probably did. John was like, should we drop it now? He's on to us.
No, but it's just like, it's like that simple, like it's like such a simple cliche trailer, like show the back and like cut the black,
right.
but it's like, it's so good. And like, did you notice like all the, like each clip he did something different? So the first one, his like hands, he was like this, and then he was like stretched his fingers out in the first one. The second clip, it went to black, then it cut to him and he lifted his head up. And then the third one, he was like stretching his neck, like, like when you're like about to like get ready for battle, you're like, and then the fourth one was obviously the turn, which, and like they like
what we saw, like the silver smile, like
I'm glad they didn't, like, I kind of wanted to see his whole face, but I'm glad, because now we see the ponytail, we know he has the silver ponytail, but
what if we saw that?
That's actually, dude, he's so scary. He's scary, man. We should do a Karate Kid 3 watch party.
Oh my god, yes!
That would be,
definitely do that, like on one of the Way of the Fist.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, do you know what? Actually, I was gonna troll people for a laugh and just say that the teaser was actually me being in Cobra Kai, because I was gonna finally tie my hair.
And like spray your hair silver, be like, oh, that was actually
I'm coming in it. Oh my god, it wouldn't have got the response that it would though as Silver. I mean, obviously Silver's a legend, but yeah, it would have been quite funny. But honestly, I'm just imagining like how Thomas Ian Griffiths is feeling, because you remember when Yuji was like, I can now say I'm in Cobra Kai, like it's official. And then his Instagram blew up. I'm just thinking like how Thomas Ian Griffiths is going to take this. Like,
I think,
is he going to talk to people about this once the season rolls out? Is he going to do interviews?
Oh my god,
dude.
And like his Instagram is like getting more followers. Like finally, he only had like 5,000. Like
he's got like 8K. I mean, Yuji's got like,
I'm sure. I saw when he was at 8K, but I'm sure he's past it now. I'm sure. I bet you he's at 10K right now.
Yes, he is. He changed his photo to
10K.
The new Terry Silver thing as well.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie, but he's gonna get to like 30, 40K.
Yeah.
Oh my god, season 4's not even out yet. Like,
it's not even out yet. Just imagine when the trailer comes out, when the actual.
This is what I want to ask you, Drew. So I was gonna do. So the thing is about the I think I was gonna drop a video on the actual timeline of when I think promo is gonna start. Now, because we got this teaser now, how do you feel about releasing, or when the teasers will release and the trailer?
Because we got this now, it's a good question. I think because we got this now, I think we have to be getting stuff in the summer.
Yeah, without a doubt.
What do you think?
So how I figured it out is when they did the Legacy trailer for Cobra Kai moving to Netflix, and they had that slight tease, which was probably like the same amount of time of this teaser of Silver. but they showed it with Daniel. You know, when you heard Chosen, it was very similar to that. And then they said about season 3 is coming in 2021 or something. I think that's what they said. Then it was a 2-month gap. I think. Oh no, was it October we got the date announcement, or was it November?
October.
I think it was October. So October we got the date announcement. Then 2 months later, I think we get the
November, December, the official trailer.
The official trailer. Then we got clips.
It was 2 months between each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because that was probably just to keep that hype going for longer, because obviously the transition was causing a delay and COVID probably. I think that they might just do it a month apart now because I mean, if they did it 2 months apart. So okay, first teaser came today. We get another teaser. That's July. Perhaps maybe on my birthday. Who knows? And then if we're going by that, what does that mean? What, September we get the official trailer, and then what, release date in October, November? I mean, it's so hard to know now. But if they are gonna go by that same sort of a way of promoting season 3, then it only makes sense for the release to be October now. But I don't know, man.
Yeah. This is just my like feeling. I have a feeling it's either going to release in September or December. I don't really know if they would like. I don't know. I just don't really.
It might be too early for September.
But I don't know if they'll like October, November. I don't really know if they'll like release it in those. You know what I mean? I just feel like
if they release it in October, this is my theory. October, if they release it like Halloween time or like early November, then they're trying to get that dark theme in. It kind of says a lot about it. It's quite a self-explanatory. If it's December, they're kind of just going with that thing where they wanted to stretch it out and just maybe just thought it'd be a better move because the festive period,
the holiday times,
right? Because that worked pretty well with season 3. So maybe they do that.
They probably won't wait though. They wanna capitalize.
This is the thing. They know the wait for so long for season 3, so I don't think they would want to wait all the way until the end of the year. If they can release it as soon as possible.
I agree.
Drew, seriously though, if we do get it in September, this is just I
don't know.
It's too soon, man.
It is too soon.
Think about it. We're in June. That's 3 months away then from the season releasing. That's too soon.
That's too soon.
They'd have to roll out promo very quick.
I just feel like they won't like. I don't know. I'm just not. The October, November. It's like a little. I feel like they want to be like consistent with it. So I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know though. You never know.
If they release it, if they release it in December, well, it's all right because we were, all the articles were saying, Deadline said it, that season 4 was going to be out in the 4th quarter of 2021. We're still getting it this year, but obviously, like, if people want it sooner, just remember that the sooner you get it, then like this, those other months, that's it. We have to wait for next season. But what I'm also curious about is, are they going to drop that season 5 is in the works kind of thing? Or was that just because of season 3? Like they'd already started and they just announced it. Like I'm kind of curious how they'll talk about season 5 as well.
I think they'll announce it right away.
I think it would make sense in the teaser or the next proper teaser. We get like a bunch of clips. They'll go season 5 in training maybe, or just in the works. Like,
yeah, if they don't announce it in the teaser, they'll announce it like as soon as the season drops.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
they'll probably announce filming and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if they. I mean, even though Cobra Kai is a popular show, Netflix has like canceled shows in the past. They might like, because Netflix didn't work on season 3. That was YouTube. YouTube filmed all of season 3, so it was already ready. So Netflix just wanted to film season 4, because they just bought the property. But you never know. They might want to wait until like their season comes out. But
I'll tell you what would also influence the release date. So there's 2 shows that are very popular. The Witcher. I don't know if you know about the game. So they have a series based on the game. It's in season 2 now, and that's going to drop later this year. And I haven't watched it. You probably heard of it. Another Netflix show. They're both dropping in the 4th quarter along with Cobra Kai. Now, if You and Witcher is out before, then that means Cobra Kai will be out later and like way to the tail end of the year. But if it's the first thing that releases, then September, October time, we could possibly say it releases then. But from September, that's the region they're going for. But yeah, with the teaser now, like, what if this is just a one-off teaser to just throw us off so we don't know when the release would be? Because, I mean, they probably just want us to just think, oh shit, like, we don't know what to do now. Like, how are we going to figure this out?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I totally forgot about this, but there was the whole thing with the Honeycrisp apples.
Yes, that's pretty much the whole September thing,
and Honeycrisp apples like ripen whatever mid-September. So I mean, I take it back. No season 4 in September, but I do think. I mean, is he just trolling with us, or
if he's saying about September, maybe trailer drop September, because he said season 4 will return.
Teaser in the summer.
Yeah, and return after these messages.
Trailer in September. So probably October, November. Yeah, October.
It's got to be that time. I mean, December. A lot of people, for some reason, think December 18th, 19th.
Nah. They're not
I don't think that's gonna happen.
They're not gonna do that. Like that's a good Easter egg, December 19th. But it's not like they're not like gonna like for marketing wise and release wise, they're not gonna just wait till December 19th that exact day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even though it'd be cool.
Day.
It would be cool, but yeah. Now I'm leaning towards maybe like October. Yeah, I like what you said because it's a darker season, Halloween, like. Dude,
that make a lot more sense to me.
That would make sense. Yeah, if they release a trailer in mid-September, release it end of October because they always wait like a month.
That would be the perfect. I mean, yeah, mid-September trailer, mid to end of October the season. Oh my god, that'd be mad. Dude. Imagine we watch it on Halloween. That would be pretty. See, another thing I found interesting though is. I did my research on this Honeycrisp apple season thing because what I found interesting is some sites said that it can extend to December. So again, I don't know if Hayden said this specifically for that because after like they get better later as like they said like they're more fresh as the season extends. So by that logic, I was thinking, does that mean the teasers and the trailers come later? Because obviously we're like they're going to be better than what we just previously seen. Like. Judging by that logic, but I think Hayden's just trying to mess with us. Like,
I think you have to change your name to Honeycrisp Nation.
Oh my god!
You should make a Honeycrisp channel. You sound like now you know. Like,
I'm not even a fan of like apples. I mean, I like them, but I'm not that much of a fan. Maybe do it for April 4th. People are like, what the hell happened to CKN? Drew, do you know?
Oh, you started a new channel. Way the Fist, Honeycrisp Nation.
Way of the apple.
Way
of the Honeycrisp.
Oh wait, gotta get it. We gotta get our new logo.
Have an apple. a fist punching an apple.
Oh yeah. I'm finding our new logo right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Any logo we do now has to have that little head of Terry Silver. Has to. Oh my god.
Wait. I'm finding our new logo for Way of the Fist. Or Way of the Apple. Way of the Apple.
Oh my god.
All right, I think I got it.
Oh, this is nuts.
Ready, guys? Way of the Fist is no more. It's now Way of the Apple.
God sake. Oh, that is funny.
It's Terry Silver in the apple form.
This is pretty much Thomas going, surprise!
I'm back.
Oh man, I need to put my green screen up because I generally want this as my background now. Like every single stream we do, like this has to be my background. Like what? Okay, hold up. This has to be my background.
Oh my god! Oh, that's
it just looks so badass, doesn't it?
Dude, that's sick.
You know what? What was it? I think remember Gene was saying this in one of the collabs we did like a while back. I think it was the script reads, or generally he's saying this. Thomas Ian Griffith's hair was awfully long during the Reunited Apart reunion. So immediately people thought Terry Silver, why is his hair long? Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. All right.
Teach
Wait,
me
what-
the
what-
whale of the apple.
Wait, when did they film that? When was that? Was December? Wait, no, yeah, that was no, that it released in December.
Yeah, I mean, they could have released that as he was filming, after he filmed, before he started filming.
No, wait, they started filming in January. Oh, but getting his hair ready.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry, that's what I
gotcha.
meant. Getting his hair ready, not filming.
Yeah,
My bad.
gotcha.
Yeah, that would have. I mean, yeah, he would have to grow it out. I mean, my hair, like my length, like let's say a few months of growth would get to like a decent amount, but for I don't know how Thomas's hair grows, but he must have put a lot of products in for it to be quicker. But maybe it was like what I love is I honestly thought like they would just give him like that ponytail wig or something, but they actually it looks like they made him fully grow it. Too cool, bro. It's the voice as well.
Dude.
We need to talk about the voice.
Oh, let's just talk about dude, how cool is his voice?
Bro, he sounds like a freaking.
He sounds great.
He sounds like
sounds
a
amazing.
Sith Lord.
He sounds like it's like the
Sounds
most
like a big villain. Like it feels like.
like it's not like it just sounds like a yeah, it's like such a villainous voice, like the way
No, it's scarier than what he sounded like before.
the what does he say? Extreme situations require extreme measures. He's like extreme situations require
Bro,
extreme
he's
measures.
got that
The way
proper
he says it.
bassy villainous voice, and you're like, I got chills when I heard that
The
voice.
bass, yeah. But like, you know, we know it's a little effect. You know, they put like some effects in it, but still,
Yeah.
like they couldn't like completely change his whole. They're not going to completely change his whole voice. We
Yeah.
haven't really heard his. We've heard his. Hey guys, I'm Thomas about the Irish.
Yeah. I'm about to say
bands,
his voice
but-
was quite like low in tone. So like that was him just chilling, talking normally. When he's talking as Terry,
Yeah.
is he gonna have more of like a ha 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 like evil laugh, but it's very like dark and more like creepy than it was in Craig of Free, or is it gonna be like, oh dude, I love the transition from that the Cry Kid Free Terry Silver to now. Like
Yeah.
that's such a. I'm just imagining when the big three thought of this idea, if it was all up to them, about how they were going to reveal Terry Silver. I mean, I'm sure they were like, we're going to do it in a cool ass little teaser.
That's a good question. I think it was from the beginning. I think I'm telling you, Shamoon, I think that they knew they were going to do this from as soon as they started the show. Because that's what they thought about. They've been thinking about, like, when they first started the show, they thought about Terry Silver. So the big question is, how do we reveal him? So they probably had that idea. Let's do like a little teaser just showing him. Like this is such a cliche, like typical like trailer to reintroduce the character. I'm sure they've had this like in their minds forever.
Do you know what? The moment it went out, I reckon they were like, boys, this one's going to hit hard, because it hits their childhood seeing the Cry Kid films and knowing they're in control of that, and they're going to go out there and put Terry Silver as the biggest, baddest villain in that sense in the trailer. Oh my God. Like it's iconic immediately. Like, can you think of, Drew, can you tell me any, apart from the Palpatine thing, is there any character return from any series you watch, any film franchise? Do you think that's that epic?
Well, the Palpatine one was like garbage. But
I thought the laugh was like, wait, is he back, or is he like a flashback, or what's going on?
It wasn't clear.
Caused confusion.
I was excited when they announced that, but at the same time, it made no sense. You didn't know if he was alive or not until the movie. Like, imagine if like they like kind of like Terry Silver like dies, and then like you don't know if he is like alive until season. I don't know. No, that's not a good example, but that was terrible. I was trying to go somewhere, but no. But this reveal is beautiful, and I'm very curious how they're writing him, because here's what I think. I don't think, it's been 37 years, 38 years, 37,
Pretty much, yeah.
37. So it's been about 37 years since it was 34 years since Karate Kid from Cobra Kai season 1. It's about 30 years.
Pretty much.
So this character obviously, I think, has evolved because he's grown older. He's evolved. As for changed, because like I don't think so. And I think this trailer proves that he hasn't changed because you still see Terry Silver. You still see Terry Silver. It's not like you're gonna like start Cobra Kai season 4 and it's like, guys, I flipped over a new leaf. I realized what I did was wrong. Like,
I don't think it's gonna happen that easy.
No, but at the same time, though, I think you're gonna see like an upgraded Terry Silver. Like he has 30 more years of experience and knowledge and wisdom. Now we don't know what he's been doing, whether he's been running Dynatox or maybe he's been doing some other stuff, but he's definitely, we're going to find out what he's been doing and what he's learned and how he's like how he's evolved, rather than changed, because we know someone like him, someone like KREESE, even someone like Daniel all these years later is still the hothead that he is.
Deep down, he's still that kid. Yeah,
that's just who he's deep down. He's still that kid. That's just who he is. You can't really, you can never really change, but like kind of evolve.
You're spot on there because Daniel makes a point of this to Sam when he's talking about how he conquered the fear. He's like, you still live with the fear. It's just how you deal with it gets better. So he's still got that fear. Like seeing Terry as well, that's gonna spike that fear that he had.
Oh my god.
So I'm just kind of curious how Daniel's first going to react to this. I mean, we said it earlier on, like it's going to hit him hard, but oh my god, is he going to lose? It
might be like Sam. Remember Sam with the seeing like TORY at the or hearing TORY's voice at the laser tag.
Yeah, and her heart started going. The heart panic attack.
I don't know if it'll be that extreme because obviously Daniel's older, but it might be like still like very caught off guard, like that very caught off guard. I'm trying to think, who was he? Well, like what moments was he in shock? Like when KREESE said like send my best to Mr. Miyagi, send my regards to Mr. Miyagi. Like this is just like those moments where he doesn't even know what to say. So I feel like he'll be like in that situation. And Silver, who is obviously not like gonna let Silver's not scared of Daniel. Silver like is in charge, so Silver is gonna kind of like keep going and like kind of like take over when Daniel's like cowering and getting more scared of him, kind of like TORY with Sam. It's actually kind of interesting. It could like mirror the TORY, Sam, Daniel.
Right, it would make a lot of sense because like that brought Sam and Daniel more closer. Yeah, and Daniel then talking about the stuff with the tournament in Karate 3 really gave like Sam perspective, and it did bring them closer. He felt more like a dad, and Sam felt like Daniel's like the Miyagi to her, and that was a big deal for them. I mean, not only because that's her father, but it's more of a bond, more than just a fatherly bond. It's like these guys are like tight, like they got each other's backs. That's what Daniel was trying to say to her, like. I'm just like Johnny's perspective on this as well. See, this is something that I'm taking with a grain of salt, but SCHLO put Terry Daddy Silver on his story. I think you saw that. I thought this was just a compliment about, like daddy, like just a funny compliment saying he's like good looking or whatever, handsome or whatever, or just complimenting him because of his age or whatever. But if you're saying in that way, we have to think of that whole theory about him being the father of Miguel, because then Carmen was like he was a very bad man. And who's a very bad man? I mean, Terry was definitely one of those guys. I mean, it probably is just SCHLO trying to troll and trying to trick people, but I'm only going to take that with a grain of salt because I just thought of this whole scenario that if he did end up being Miguel's father, it would cause more problems. So, Johnny's going to be like, oh, his real dad's back. And then he doesn't, and then the whole KREESE stuff, when he finds out he's related to KREESE, and then if that does happen, it's just going to cause more havoc. So in that sense, I would actually like it to happen, but then it doesn't need to be related to a previous character. Miguel can have a father that isn't Terry Silver.
Yeah. I think when he said it, he literally meant like Terry Silver's my dad, like Terry Daddy Silver, like. Because everybody's saying, "Oh, Terry Silver's Miguel's dad." I think he was literally like referring to that. And
probably just trolling.
He is trolling. Like there's absolutely no way. It's just too. It's too coincidental.
Probably too like predictable as well, because like,
But it doesn't.
yeah, Terry Silver somewhat to be the father since day one.
But it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't like. Let me ask you, like, how would they explain Miguel and Carmen moving into the same neighborhood as Johnny, and then Johnny opening Cobra Kai? It even though they like kind of set it up, they think about what they did with Allie. Allie was a pediatric surgeon, and then they had this blonde nurse who came in to save Miguel. They literally had this whole unnecessary clip of the doctor turning around just so all the fans out there were like, it's not Allie. They were just trolling. They literally like did that on purpose. So like that, I think that's like another instance where you're gonna have, I think we will see Miguel's dad, but it's not gonna be Terry Silver. It'll be another bad guy, you know?
That'd be interesting to see. The only way, it would be the most silliest thing to explain, but it wouldn't really get a proper explanation if it was that Terry was Miguel's dad, because then it would be like, it would just be so like, there wouldn't be no hype to it. It's like, oh,
yeah.
Like,
oh, okay.
We all were thinking this like from day one or whatever. But, you know, do you think it'd be far off to say that whoever this very bad man is of Miguel's father, he could have a connection to Terry, or was that even worse? Like, that's too... Because I remember reading a theory on that, and as much as I'd like to see something crazy like that, I think it's too like, it's too black and white, you know? Like, this show is way more about you know, complex arcs. It's not very simple character being related to this and that. They're really trying to bring out new characters and make you enjoy them and appreciate them, not having, you know, for them to be related to another character. Like, can you imagine Hawk's character and then finding out his dad was Mike Barnes? That would take away so much of Hawk, but people love Hawk as he is. He doesn't need to be related to one of the OG characters. I think that's important as well, because me and you love Miguel. That would take away a lot from Miguel, him being Terry Silver's son, because like, oh, the whole time he's been that, like, kind of ruin stuff at the same time. So I think I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be Terry Silver's son now thinking about it, but maybe more so it'll be lazy writing if that happened.
Yeah. Well, I think, you know, I think the reason people are mentioning that is because Terry Silver doesn't really have any ties to the students. You know, it's just the only people he has ties to are Daniel and KREESE. But that's what, don't just make Terry Silver Miguel's dad and then there's that whole storyline. There's so much other stuff to do. And also make it like interesting. Make Terry Silver, this was the whole thing of Karate Kid 3. Terry Silver had no idea who Daniel was. KREESE said, hey, there's this kid, Daniel Russo and Mr. Miyagi. I know you don't know them, but I need your help. So Terry Silver on his own formed a relationship with Daniel. Like, they like, look at from not even knowing him to like saving him and training him and teaching him. That would be way more interesting to see Terry Silver with Robbie, who has no clue who this guy is. Robbie has no idea who this guy is, but then to see that connection build, you know, just like Johnny and Miguel, like what if
didn't know each other that well?
They didn't know each other. You're not gonna make Johnny Miguel's father just because they're close, you know? Like,
it could happen that Johnny becomes Miguel's father in the future if he does get married to Carmen or whatever. But I know what you mean in the sense you say it. Like, like with like Terry, like, look at KREESE and TORY. KREESE and TORY really had a chemistry this season.
Yeah, I love that.
You noticed that, right? Like, like this, the similar way with Miguel and Johnny, you know, TORY and KREESE, Robbie and Silver. That makes a lot of sense. And oh my God, could you imagine Robbie being trained by Silver? Robbie's fully going to go to the dark side, like Anakin, like even more so. Like, he is not coming out of that hole. Like, Daniel and Johnny are gonna do so. They have to do so much to prevent him from losing that side he had. Like, I mean, he's gonna go full on no mercy. But
well, you
honestly,
know what? Yeah,
this is nuts. But sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say what's interesting with Robbie, and I think Well, of course this is intentional. It's just I never really thought about this until now. I feel like
Yeah.
this teaser, all it did was really confirm that Silver is back, but it's also just like really sparked all these things. So one of the
Yeah, definitely.
you know what I mean? Like all these new ideas. So like one of the things that I just realized is Robbie is exactly like Daniel in this situation because Robbie was trained by Daniel, just like Daniel was trained by Mr. Miyagi, and now Terry Silver
Right.
is training Robbie, whose sensei is Dan. You know what I mean? There's that echo, and also even though Terry Silver was training Daniel, Daniel had those good morals from that Mr. Miyagi taught him. Like, isn't this wrong? Like, isn't that a little extreme? He had those morals, and but Terry Silver like slowly like corrupted him. So Robbie, even though Robbie's in Cobra Kai, the only reason Robbie's in Cobra Kai is because everyone else betrayed him. Everyone else who he knows betrayed him. But deep down, Robbie's gonna see like with Terry Silver and KREESE, like that's not who he is. Because even though Robbie's done some bad stuff, he knows what's right and what's wrong. He knows that beating innocent people, a man can't breathe, he can't fight. Robbie's not about that, but Daniel wasn't about that either, and that's where the parallel is going to come in because Silver is going to corrupt him, and Daniel, Johnny's going to see this, but also Daniel's going to see this. It's literally him. It's literally him being influenced. And then remember, Mr. Miyagi was crying. Because he didn't know what to do with Daniel. It's going to be similar. Like Daniel's like, Robbie, like, don't do this. I've been through your shoes. This guy is evil. So it's interesting parallel.
What's also interesting is that I think it was it might have been season 2. Do you remember when when Daniel revealed, and Sam didn't even know this, but he revealed to like all the students, I know about Cobra Kai because I used to be in it. Not one moment he talked about Terry Silver. He just talked about, they even showed the scenes with him and Silver. They just said about how he felt powerful, but it was like, he realized it was wrong and all this. Like, I'm sure Robbie might remember that conversation, but he might feel different about it now because he's like, well, Daniel told me his perspective. But I think this is how Robbie's going to learn the hard way because he's going to learn all this way with Silver. Maybe he disagrees with some things deep down, but then he's like, okay, I'm just going to do it. But, oh my God. Do you think they're going to do like something similar in the next tournament with the way Silver was influencing Barnes? Like they're going to do this thing where they play with whoever the finalist is. And like, oh yeah, do sudden death and all this. I don't think they're going to try that. I think they're going to try everything they can prior to the tournament to make sure that they just win it regardless. Because like you said, Terry's got more experience. What if he's thinking more about the other side of the tournament rather than the actual fighting? Maybe he's like, we need to actually be smart here and think we're playing chess, not going in and trying to lose like last time. Because Terry might have a different way of doing things. Hence why KREESE called him. Because KREESE like, we ain't losing this tournament, so we're going to have to do something, the extreme measures.
Yeah. Well, that's what's interesting about this season is the whole season is leading up to the tournament. Like season 1, the tournament really came as an idea in episode 7, when Johnny flipped through the magazine and saw the All Valley tournament. But it wasn't really until episode 10 where they were at the tournament where like the tournament was a thing. But now the whole thing is whoever loses is gone. So like the whole season, it's going to be interesting how much of the tournament is a focus. Are we going to be is what you said, are they going to be trying to corrupt it in episode 2? You know what I mean? Like what's like what are going to be like, how are we going to get to that point,
Yeah, because it would be interesting to see how like with the All Valley board regarding all of that, like if they do corrupt the tournament, how deep is it going to run? Is it going to go through that, or is it just simply going to be like someone at the tournament that's legislating it, like, or one of the refs, or however they, someone in the tournament? I mean, that All Valley board, they all know Daniel. Daniel's part of the board, but this is a question I had that was interesting. With Daniel representing Miyagi, though, how is he going to be part of the All Valley board at the same time? Like, would he not be able to be part of the board or have any influence because he's going to be representing a full-on dojo. You know, he was probably all right last time because they suddenly announced it in the final last minute. But this time, is he going to be able to do that? Like, go in, like, you know, there are so many more questions, especially.
Well, what would he be able to do though? Like, how would he? You know what I mean? Like he can't rig the thing. Like, there's a whole committee there. You know what I mean? So what's your
The thing with the corruption is it might not even be. What if he can't get through the board? What if he tries another way? And that's like someone legislating one of the fights. What if one of the refs was corrupt and it just kind of went from there?
Wait, I'm a little confused. Can you just explain it again?
Wait, so I was talking about corruption. So like basically them cheating before the fight even happens. What if they're like,
Who?
you know, Terry tries to like bribe or persuade whoever's in charge to try, you know, kind of give the points their way or kind of, you know, tease that. Like, could you imagine something like that? Because we've never seen corruption at the tournament on that scale. It will just make it such a crazy way of seeing the tournament because we always see it, oh, who gets this, who's injured, and like I've never seen a ref involved. I've never seen them kind of cheating prior to the tournament. They're cheating during the tournament, but not prior. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
and then
like,
how would Daniel tie in? Like him being on the board?
Thing is, this is the thing. If it was through the board, then they would be like, I mean, it wouldn't go through because those guys know Daniel. They know.
Yeah.
Let's say Ron. Let's say Terry approached Ron. Right? Ron is not gonna let him.
Ronnie boy.
Ron is definitely gonna go like, hey, what the hell? Like, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Or if he threatens him or something, that's gonna bring out this side of Silver that could have been worse than the third movie. And like you said, 30 extra years of experience. He's gonna know his way around things surely as he's older. He's got more wise. But how do you think the tournament's gonna like? Oh, if it is like right at the end of the season or like the up, you know, going to the tournament as well. How do you think things are gonna escalate? Have you ever thought about
that? I like that theory of kind of rigging the tournament. I just hope, you know, because you don't want anything to contradict itself. Like you don't want Terry Silver episodes 1 through 8 to be teaching his students Quicksilver, like, this is how I want you to win. This is like what I want you to do. And then episode 9, he like talks to a ref to cheat, and then like none of what he's like taught his students, like how he's like trained them, matters,
I can
because it's because now they're just cheating, and now they don't even have to do like whatever is they learn. So I get what you're saying. It depends how it's executed. I think
oh, that's definitely the most important thing about
the
it.
execution.
Like,
yeah,
that would just kind of undermine the whole arrival and returning Terry Silver for him to kind of contradict the whole point of him returning, you know, to help. Like, yeah, him just to suddenly go, okay, let's do this. Like, it would be a bit lazy because then he's like teaching his students all these new methods or whatever. Like, yeah, I can see that being a big problem if they just kind of do it in the way you're saying. They definitely have to make sure it doesn't contradict itself. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the thing with the Quicksilver method, Terry's like described it. Do you think he's actually going to teach that to his students? Because how is that going to get through in the tournament? Like, even if one of the fights is corrupt, like, how is it going to get through the other fights? They can't do this Quicksilver method or whatever. Like, it won't even get through. It would be so like obvious that they're cheating.
Oh, unless he tells the ref, like, oh, so you're saying like they do the Quicksilver method on like these like kids, but on Miyagi Fang, but then like they're paying the refs or whatever to not. Yeah,
that's what I meant with the corruption. Like, it runs so deep that no matter what Miyagi Fang are doing, even if they got better fighters, or whatever, they're not going to win the fight because the refs are biased. They've got like a bias. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that they're fixing the match. But that might not even happen with the fights previous. I think they might just fix the final. But again, that's kind of leaving it. It's kind of a big risk because, like, what if they didn't get to the final? Then, oh, we've lost again. We didn't get there. But obviously, with the story, it makes sense they will be in the final. It's just a matter of who's going to be in the final. Do you think it's going to be Miguel Robbie? Because I still have my sights on that being the finale.
In my opinion, and I want to hear your thoughts on this, the only way Miguel isn't in the finals if he's injured.
Yeah.
If he's not injured, like if he doesn't like have like that Bobby Daniel moment where he gets injured, like then him not being in the imagine like your main character the whole show sitting out at the final fight and like the emphasis isn't on him in the finale. You know what I mean?
That would be interesting.
But at the same time, it might be predictable, as people would say. So like I do like the idea of Miguel gets injured and then maybe Sam has to fight Robbie.
Do you know what? That would be quite a big moment because like that would definitely link up with what Daniel was saying to Sam about conquering fear. What if, like, you know, that whole scene with Mike Barnes, what if Robbie scares the hell out of Sam and Sam doesn't, like, Sam's like getting beaten by him and like, yeah, he has that moment where he's like, don't bother Sam, like you won't win, and just tries to scare her. What if she actually beat him? Like that would be quite nuts. Because remember, okay, this is kind of weird because remember that scene that Robbie, Miguel, and Sam have when Robbie sees them together and Robbie tries to go for Miguel, but Sam like stops him. This kind of plays on with what you're saying about Sam stepping in. Oh my God, that'd be a big moment.
I don't know if Robbie would fight. I don't know if
Daniel LaRusso's daughter has to step in. Like that would be pretty huge if they did sound like that.
Wait, instead of Miguel?
You know, if Miguel gets injured, what if like, Samantha LaRusso, Daniel LaRusso's daughter, like, well, I can now see that happening.
No, I think Robbie, I think it would have to be earlier because they can't just Miguel gets injured and then they replace someone because they
that wouldn't work like that.
You know what I mean? Like Robbie would automatically win, you know?
Yeah, because like that's the same thing with Johnny in the first film. Daniel's injured. That's it. You can't replace them.
You can't replace. But it's interesting, and I mean, I don't think Robbie would, despite him not liking Sam anymore. I mean, to fight her, you know, I don't know if he would. You know what I mean? That's a little. Do you think he would?
The thing is, it depends how he fights her. But like, what if like Terry and Crease are saying, "Do Quicksilver method to Sam"? That's too much. Like, you can't be doing that to Sam. But that would be savage, you know.
I just hope it's like it needs to be an epic like final. Like the Miguel versus Robbie fight at the end of season 1 was so epic.
Still kind of curious about the whole scroll with Chosen, and what if that's a technique they haven't used and they use that at the next tournament.
That'd be sick.
It's actually the Drew technique.
The Drew technique. The apple. The apple technique.
Apple technique.
The way of the apple.
Terry Silver ain't stopping anything when we got way of the apple.
It's interesting. There could be like, I don't know, the kata, like, you know, like the kata, the Daniel move. I don't know if they would do that, but
honestly, I can, there's also theories about TORY and Sam being in the final. That would be quite huge. I think they have to be in at least the quarters together, Sam and
I
TORY.
agree, yeah.
They have to be in a big fight together. I don't think they'll be at one of the early rounds. It'll be deeper because they're very good fighters. And yeah, Sam and TORY haven't even been at the tournament yet. So it's possible they make it a lot about them as well, but I can't imagine the finale or final without Miguel. Seriously.
Yeah.
It would be crazy, yeah.
Kevin says, what if Cobra Kai jumps Miguel right before the tournament? Thanks for the super chat, buddy.
Possible. Well, a lot of people think that Hawk might get jumped. You know, Cobra's want revenge. I think that definitely will happen. That might even put him at a disadvantage at the tournament. Maybe he gets injured at the tournament if it's not Miguel. Because remember, Hawk injured Robbie. Remember, he kicked him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he got injured and what if it was Robbie that injured him?
I think that's a possibility. What if everyone in Miyagi fan got injured and Bert had to step up to the plate?
It's a wrap. That's end of season 4. Don't even trip. That's it.
I'm not kidding, bro. I'm not kidding. I could see like a situation where like actually, some people get injured and like Bert has to step up.
Hold up. What about Clarence? What if Bert's down? Clarence is like the Miyagi. Clarence is talking to Bert like he's the Miyagi to Bert. That would be huge.
You see this guy?
He's gonna win the tournament. Oh my god.
Shout out to Cobra Kai on Zoom coming tomorrow. 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm really excited for that. Actually, it's
more so now after all this like thing dropping.
I know. Yeah, I've been working on it for like 2 months, so I'm really excited for it. It's a fun project.
Damn, I can't wait to see it because like I love seeing Johnny and the way he is with technology. I'm kind of curious in season 4 what's going to be next. Like,
oh god,
TikTok. It's gotta be surely. What's your TikTok? Damn,
Johnny doing like TikTok dances.
Oh my god, what if Miguel and Johnny doing that? And Johnny's like, "What is this? What are you trying to make me a nerd? What is this? Who is this Cardi B?
Who is this? What's her name? Charlie
D'Amelio. Who the hell is what's a D'Amelio? Who the hell is Addison Rae? I'm telling you now, if they don't have a reference to the whole Tanner Addison Rae thing, that would be something big. Actually, it's too late now, but that would be hilarious if they did. What if like Johnny's like, wait, is that Robbie?
Robbie, what are you doing? Robbie, you're my son. Robbie doesn't even need to win the tournament. He already,
oh my god,
he already won.
Someone just said Yaya versus Clarence in the finals.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
No. Oh my! Could you imagine?
Yaya and Terry.
Yaya versus Yaya in the final. No, Yaya. Yaya goes to like Cobra Kai Dojo. It's like you messed with my.
Yeah.
You cheat, you die.
Yaya doing TikToks for Johnny.
The scroll is actually Yaya. The Yaya technique. Oh my god.
The scroll is the pepto ingredients.
Because think about it, the power.
Yaya drinks the Peptos like Superman.
She turns like green and mean. Oh my god.
Yaya turns into the Hulk.
Yaya, the Hulk.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yolk.
Oh, thanks for the super chat, Darian. Appreciate that.
Oh my god, that'd be insane, man. Oh, Yaya in the final. That's it. Terry's gonna just leave the tournament. Like I came back for 30 years just to be beaten by
Sarah mentions Aisha.
Oh,
we didn't talk about Aisha, but we've talked about her in the past though.
I think Aisha could return. That's something they probably keep for the series. I don't think they'd reveal that in like a trailer or whatever. I think that's something you want to see in the series. Like Silver Enough was big enough to be like, you know, teased on its own, and it's after how many years not seeing him. So yeah, Aisha's more of the series. Like, I'll be a nice like, oh, like Aisha's here. I hope we don't see her in a trailer though, because they did that with like Yasmin and Dimitri. Like I want to see that in the show. I don't want that being a trailer thing.
Yeah. Well, they were Yasmin and Dimitri were in the TV spots, which were kind of like they weren't in the official trailer. Those TV spots were kind of annoying.
They were on YouTube and stuff.
It was like it started revealing like too much, like Johnny and Carmen getting back together. It was like you know, kind of Yasmin and Dimitri. That would have been a nice surprise for the show,
right?
I don't like that they revealed that in like just a little TV spot, you know.
Yeah, because like a lot of people like Dimitri, and like especially how great his season 3 was. I would have liked it even more knowing that that happens. Like, yeah, it would have been pretty big. I mean, I think they might end up doing all these TV spots when near season 4's out. So you just gotta be careful of that when you're on YouTube or whatever, because people will see them and stuff and be like, "Oh, I saw this," and you know, it will go out there. But yeah, I agree. I just hope they don't. I hope they learn from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that was just Netflix going.
That's Netflix.
Okay,
yeah.
We want to just get this promoted. They kind of didn't give a damn, but maybe they'll give a damn because they actually filmed Cobra Kai this time. But yeah.
You know what's funny? Dimitri got his arm broken and like nothing happened after that. Like no one like did anything about it. You know, what do you think his parents thought? Like, Dimitri, how did you get your arm broken?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like why would he lie too? You know what I mean?
What if his
Oh god. Yaya, don't tell me Yaya's involved in this. Yeah.
Oh, my God. What if he tells Yaya? Yaya's like, what did they do? You broke his arm. Like, imagine like Yaya storming into the Cobra Kai dojo, just
Okay.
like how Daniel did when he's like, you sent him to my house.
Yeah.
You wanted to fight, son of a bitch. You got one. Like, imagine Yaya saying, "You wanted to fight, son of a bitch."
Yaya getting ready.
Yaya style is just like even more crazy than
Yeah,
anyone.
what would Yaya's stance be?
Yaya would be like, do the Brucey and be like,
Yaya would be like chosen, like
I feel like Yaya would do like, I'm just trying to think. Like, I just think Bruce Lee, like, just make her do all these kind of one-inch punch. Like, she just goes up to Kreese and does that, like right in front of Kreese, just goes flying. So it was like, how does she do that? Maybe she sweeps his leg and then does like a Street Fighter move.
wait a second.
What?
Was Yaya okay? Don't go off of me. But wait, was she in season 3? She was in like a couple scenes, right? Oh wait, she was.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
when Miguel. I'm like forgetting. Like,
Yeah.
when Miguel was getting the physical therapy from that guy. What did she do?
And do you remember her in the hospital? She's like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Miguel need like that was such a great
Oh,
scene.
I'm like forgetting. Like, I don't know. I guess she
How
was.
can you forget? Yeah, oh, Yaya's
She-
coming to your house right now, man.
I guess she was more like memorable in season.
Yeah,
in
yo,
season-
yeah. Drew forgot you in season 3, so do you wanna do your thing? Yeah, just terminate him. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. All right. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, you were saying
I like.
what's funny?
I guess like she wasn't as memorable as she was in seasons 1 and 2. Like,
Oh, I know what you mean. Season
Yeah.
1 when she talked about Miguel and the stuff she came out with.
and season
Undefeated,
2,
you know.
like like when she's talking Spanish. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that. Yeah, I hope they make her like a bit. Listen, the whole story needs to be about Yaya in season 4. Terry's like scared of her because he's like, oh my god, I remember this lady randomly stopped me from doing this, and I don't know what her name is. Her name is Yaya.
wait, so Yaya was in? Was she in episode 1? Yeah. She was watching. She was looking over Miguel. She was in episode. Was she in episode? She was in. I know she was in
If
episode 3.
wait, if she was in episode 1, then we know she was in the toilet going, my girl, I need my pepto.
Imagine Johnny's like in the bathroom at the hospital and he like it's like, and like he opens the door and he sees Yaya.
He's like, what's going on in there? What if John? What if Carmen was sent to get the Pepto? Does that mean she'll never get bullied? Does Carla never do anything? What if Carla's tried to hit on Carmen? Does that mean Johnny's like, hey, stop picking on that woman?
Well,
Can you imagine that?
unless they threw Carmen into his car.
Oh, bro, that'd be so effed up. I mean, people would have hated Carla even more, I think, if they did that.
Yeah.
Because, like, why would you hit Carmen like that, huh?
Yeah. Thanks, Darren. Appreciate that. He says, how do you think Kyler would react about Hawk leaving? That's interesting.
I think he would be like, pussy.
Yeah, I agree. I think it would be like because Hawk like solidified himself when he beat up Brooks as like this tough guy, and then Kyler like feared him, and then they became like bros. And now that Hawk's going back to Miyagi Fang, I think Kyler's just gonna like go back to his season 1 self and like kind of like be on top of him. Like
if they jump him, I honestly was thinking this a while ago. If they jump Hawk before the tournament, I think Kyler and Tory and Robbie will be the guys that do it. They all have some sort of problem with Eli
and Rickenberger.
And Rick. I'm like, oh, possibly, yeah. But if he's not involved, then those 3. But oh my god, it'd be cool if Rickenberger did that. I loved him in season 3, so yeah, he had like more stuff, more what's the word? Screen time. That's it. And actually, dialogue. Oh, dude, can you? I'm just trying to imagine like the whole what like Silver gonna wear that same black gi that he wore in
Yes.
Free.
So the I actually didn't notice this until I saw Watch Party's video. The poster in this video, it looks like he's wearing a suit or something.
Looked more like a suit. Yeah, I didn't look too much into it because I was gonna do a breakdown on it, but yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
Really...
I think I don't know. For me personally, I thought it was a suit, and then in Watch Party's video, like the poster that they released that said like now the real pain begins with his face, he was wearing a gi.
Yeah,
it showed like it was kind of like this image. You see, like this, I don't know if
look at the collar. Yeah, it does look like could be a blazer there, but
I think that's a blazer. But then
that looks like a blazer.
The other picture, which I could try and pull
up on
now,
Instagram.
Yeah, that's like the
I
main
think
photo
I saved
going
it on my phone. I'm gonna have a quick look so I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll try and pull it up. It was
that'd be pretty cool if it was a gi.
I think it was, which it's cool because do you think at the tournament he'll wear the gi? Or because remember he wore his suit or whatever that was, you know, the tan.
Yeah, it was like wasn't he wearing like that something red and then wasn't it like a
it was like his red tie with the it was like a tan shirt or tan like
I'm just trying to remember, yeah,
vest. Wait, where's the poster? Oh, here it is. Wait. Let me see if I can.
I posted it earlier on. I know exactly what. Yep. Yeah, look, you can see the collar.
Here, I can here. I'll pull it up so it's bigger.
Yeah, just do that. I can. The collar looks very different. That looks like a different image as well. They probably shot it with a bunch of different images, but
yeah, that's definitely a karate gi, right?
That's got to be. That's definitely a karate gi. I mean, if that's a blazer, I mean, it looks very different from the other image. That's a really good point.
Dude, I love his hair. I love the silver.
Isn't it? It's amazing.
I like the silver. It's Terry's silver and it's silver hair. It's
it's funny. He never had silver hair in the third movie. I mean, yeah, in Karate Free. And now he's got it. It couldn't have been any better.
It's a coincidence, but it works so well.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like even if his hair wasn't gray, like make it like dye it gray, you know?
Yeah.
But it just the pony. Are you surprised about the ponytail, or did you know that?
Well, after that hint the other day we got, I wasn't surprised because of what John Hurwitz saying, like be ready, all the scrunchies, and then them posting that story about, oh, does anyone have a spare hair tie? I was like, oh, I need one.
Shamoon.
I'm not gonna lie, I could Terry Silver my hair right now because well, not right now, but like I've got that length and it's sort of similar to Terry's length. So maybe I've got to start going ponytail mode during streams. So people are like, yeah,
dude, you should
no more Miguel. Now it's time to be Silver.
You should like dress up. You should like tie your hair back, spray it gray like Silver. Come on a stream.
Oh my god!
You know,
Terry Silver's he's quite Thomas Ian Griffiths. He's quite pale, isn't he? Was he got some sort of tan to him?
I think I'm not sure.
Well, I can always be tanned Terry Silver or whatever you want to call me.
Yeah. tan Silver.
Tan Silver, I love that.
Tan Terry. Tan Terry.
Let's evolve. All right. I need to get the spray.
What do you think about the logo? I'm in love with the logo.
Oh, I loved it. I did a video on that and I was like, this is amazing. Like the little Roman numeral. I love that.
Yeah.
And just imagining it probably you like it a lot more as well because like the Star Wars thing has got to it, like because they did that with Star Wars. I don't know if that's a reason why you also like it, but I just love Roman numerals. I have a ring like right here I can show you, and it's got different like Roman numerals on it.
That's so cool.
Wait, the wrong way around. Yeah. So on me and Druiding season 7, you see it there? That will be the logo.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Part 4, 5, 6, 7. So they do this with season 5, 6, 5 and 6 right there, and then 7 will be our one, that one. Then we'll do 8 and we'll do the rest.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking because the season 3 was, I like the season 3 logo, but I'll be honest, it was a little because they had Cobra Kai with the 3 ones for 3. I was like, it's a little too much. It's a little like all those eyes, all those ones. But I like this. Wait, let me get it back up. I like this. Just the IV.
I
like,
get what you mean.
in
Yeah.
between, rather than putting that at the end. You know what I mean? Rather than putting that next to the eye, where it's kind of like hard to tell what it is. I like
It's in the back. Yeah.
I like it in the back, and also when as soon as I saw it, it made me immediately think of like All Valley Tournament champion trophy.
Oh
because
my god.
that's the same color.
I said that in the video the other day.
It's the
which
same
is
color.
Exactly how I feel that it's Cobra Kai season because of the way they did it.
It gives you that feel with the black background.
Wait.
It's like darker, you know.
Have we got like a photo of the All Valley, like especially from season 3, episode 1, because they show that shot.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's the same color as the All Valley logo. I'm
same
pretty
color.
sure.
Yeah,
It's the same color, so it is about the tournament. So that's kind of hinting, tournament's obviously back. But oh my god,
I could look for that. I don't know if I have the one from.
hold up, might have a screenshot. Let me see.
I have the one from season 1.
Okay, hold up a sec.
This is from season 1, which is it is like the same color. See it? That's like
yeah.
It's like
That's
this.
I mean, that's pretty much all you have to see. But yeah, that pretty much says it there. Like,
It's definitely the blue mats. Blue mats, gold fist.
oh, dude, this is the next tournament's gonna be something, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And I mean, we already know like Terry Silver's back, and we got all these little hints and stuff. But honestly, like story wise,
There's so much.
there's so much,
10
like
episodes.
exactly. And
I'm excited for
God.
episode 5.
you
You know what I mean? That's always the mid.
that was the
season.
chosen episode. So from season 3,
Season 2 was the mall fight, the Medal
and
of
season
Honor,
1, wasn't that?
Miguel fighting the bullies.
Yes.
Johnny, Aisha joining the dojo, Daniel visiting Mr. Miyagi's grave. Like episode 5 is always like
It's a hard hitting one. Yeah.
episode 5 is like, to me, at least in my opinion, is the second best episode in every season.
I get what you mean. Yeah, it's the mid-season, so they have to like kind of
Yeah.
do something quite big, and then they build up to the finale. I'm just so curious. Do you think the final fight is going to be the obvious that Terry, KREESE, Daniel, and Johnny are going to fight, or do you think? I've got a feeling that the finale is going to take place at Miyagi-Do, and KREESE and Terry are going to go there, and Daniel and Johnny are going to be there. Because I think doing it at Cobra Kai Dojo again is kind of cliche, just to for it to happen now. I feel like it would be interesting to see them fight at Miyagi-Do in the finale, like the actual dojo.
You know I saw this online. The originally the house fight
Oh, for season 3, yeah.
was going to be at the dojo. Did you know
that's
that?
what I heard, yeah.
That's-
I heard about that, yeah.
Dude, how much better would that have been?
It would have been outside as well, but
That
that
would
would
have been-
because
that-
of the weather, they moved it to the inside of the house.
But that would have been so much better, right? Do you think? I think it would have been.
dude, that would have been better outside because like
Nighttime.
look at the TORY Sam fight in that little dream. Even that
Yes,
was
dude.
epic in the
Imagine a Miyagi-Do fight at night, like at
Oh
that
my
dojo,
God.
like on the like you have like the wheel, like imagine Hawk like you know how Hawk like grabs the people and like throws them. Imagine him like
Yeah.
throwing him into the water,
oh my god.
and then like you have like people fighting on the balance beam, and then like you have like people like fighting like out. There's the cars like the lights. It's dude.
Do you know what? Like, what if the cars get damaged? What if like someone tries to drown someone in the the
Yeah.
What if someone breaks the wheel? It gets vandalized again. What if like the fences break? What if plants all over the place? Oh my god, this could be a more hectic fight. And you know what? I would not be surprised if that's how it ends. And I think Daniel and Terry are gonna have this massive moment where they finally fight because they've never had like a fight, just like KREESE and Daniel up until that point in season 3 in the finale. Johnny and Terry, that would be an awesome fight as well. But You know what's interesting? What if Terry and Kreese like are beating the hell out of Johnny and he goes through a window? Because you remember Kreese took Daniel in a window. What if this time Johnny was going through a window? Or something.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't know, like, I'm not sure how much they're gonna fight though. Like, I think they will fight. I think Daniel and Silver will fight, but I don't know if it'll be, because I think it might be similar to how Daniel and Johnny fought in season 2, like that quick little spar, because they might want to, they might want to save it for season 5, Then if they fight in season 4, then what is there to look forward to in season 5? Nothing.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I feel like they would just mean bigger, more insane fights. But, man, I mean, that's just for when we see how season 4 turns out, what the fight will be like. I'm just kind of curious as well, because I know Thomasine Griffith is obviously younger than Martin Cove, and Martin still did a lot of the scenes, which was amazing for his age, considering he's in his 70s. But, I mean, Thomasine Griffith is pretty much similar age to Ralph, so he could probably still do the moves. And remember, he was a black belt in Taekwondo, so all those kicks he did in Karate 3, that was him.
That's great. Yeah.
If he's still that flexible and he can get his foot that high, like he was warming up with Daniel, he's going to have the coolest fight scenes because of the way he can fight himself. But again, I don't know if it's going to be like, age has got him, or he's still going to be that insane. But he's got that edge that I really want to see again. And oh my God, I hope it could be like the Chosen fight. He's just got this deadly side to him, and you're like, oh my God, like, it's dope, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to take a while to process. Just seeing this teaser, like, I'm going to watch it 50, 100 times again just to process it. Because even though we've talked about it for like an hour and a half, it still feel weird. It's still like, it's just the way it happened and everything. It was just such a cool surprise.
Can we watch it again?
Yeah.
All right. I like need to see it. We've been talking about it. We gotta see it. All right, let's watch it. Let's do it.
Man can't stand. You can't fight. A man can't breathe. You can't fight. A man can't see. You can't fight.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
Bro, the voice.
Dude, you heard Silver's theme too at the end?
Like
the violins and Zach Robinson tweeted on Twitter the trailer with like guitars and violins, which probably means that we're gonna be getting like a guitar version mixed with violins of that theme. Like, that's such a good theme. Like, I cannot wait for.
Do you remember the song that played when we first saw Terry in Karate 3?
The orchestra, like the very sophisticated music.
Right. Do you reckon we'll get that again with Terry, or is he gonna have slight different tone to kind of suggest that he's evolved, he's changed, he's not the Terry of Karate 3, he is the Terry of now. Like, I'm sure Zach and Leo are gonna make sure that's felt in that music.
Well, it depends, because that music wasn't really that evil, I think like when we see him just like doing like, that music was playing when he was like talking to Margaret and doing all these like things, like all the things for his company, filling out forms. So I think like that the music will play like during those moments where he's not like being evil, but he's still like doing his thing, and he's like kind of like showing how like in control he is of everything. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they do the music with him. And they're definitely not gonna, they created a theme for KREESE, but Silver actually has his own theme, that being his theme. So it'll be cool to see. But the voice was so good.
I just can't get over the voice.
It's like Batman, right?
It's so like deep and dark, and it really makes me think of a villain. Like, it's got to be one of the coolest voices for a villain, definitely. Because villains, you really think of the voice. Like, KREESE has this cunning way of talking. The way he is he's got this like
in the tournament.
The tone, and it's got this
There are
style.
winners
You're
and
like,
losers, but in the
It's
real
got-
world, like here's that. Yeah.
yeah, with Silver, it's like, just can't believe how. I mean,
This-
I hope we do hear that like Cry Kid Free Silver at the same time. But
I
I do
want-
want to see
yeah.
this new. I want to hear that like, Danny Boy. I want to hear that like that.
This guy wants to break you, like
yeah.
destroy you, smash you into the ground. Like I love that when he
Oh.
gets like mad, you know.
Yeah, and then Daniel just keeps doing that, and oh my god, the voice now.
Wake
is
up and
so,
smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso. um,
God, he's honestly got such a. It's quite cunning, isn't it? The voice, Or
Yeah.
very cunning. It's very sinister as well, is how I like to put it. Because I never thought with this with Silver. I just foresaw him as that comic booky, cliche villain. You know, he's got that hype to him. He's got I've got an evil mastermind plan. You got that vibe off him in Cry Kid Free. This was very different. Like you said, he's evolved. It's like he's
Yeah.
more dangerous than he ever was. You know, quite like if Joker was a bit more quiet. Like that's really creepy as well. And I do hope this season's darker because the kids are getting older.
yeah.
They're getting to that age where they're about to leave school. I really hope they get darker every season because I love this theme and it's that coming of age feel. Kids that are watching this, me and you, we're still young. We're gonna watch just getting a little bit older, but yeah, for kids watching it, it's like Harry Potter. You feel that depth and darkness, and you understand it. I just can't wait to see this man back. It's gonna be so freaking massive. Like the first episode we see him, I actually think you're right. I think we will see him in the first episode because with Kreese, the end of season 1, we saw him. Then the start of the episode, the same episode, pretty much. We see him at the start of season 2, and then him and Johnny have that little fight. What if that same moment Kreese is on the phone to him? What if like not even an hour or two later, Terry arrives and Kreese is still wearing the same clothes and everything? That would just kind of tell you everything about how quick things have come together.
Yeah.
What if they reveal like, yeah, Terry's been part of this the whole time at the start of season 4, like the first episode in, like it's in that same shock of Johnny going, Kreese is back. Like it's like, oh my god, he's been part of it the whole time. Like, because there's that massive theory that has Terry been lurking in the scenes or behind the scenes. I don't know what exactly he would be doing though behind the scenes, because surely Kreese we would have seen that, but who knows about the deal with Armand? What if Terry was part of that?
Like a lot of people are wondering where Kreese got the money.
That's great.
You never know.
Hmm.
I think it would make sense if Silver's been paying for him. Paying
Just
for the dojo.
bank transferring him. How much money do you need, bro? All right, I'll transfer you.
Look, it sounds ridiculous, but we literally saw in Karate Kid 3, we saw in the flashbacks. I owe you, man.
I owe you.
He owes him. Like his
Even
life.
though we saw Karate Kid 3, and in timeline, that's after that what he said. He's always gonna owe him in that sense. He saved his life at the end of the day. So yeah. No matter what, he's gonna be there, and he is there now. So, oh man, I can't believe it. I can't believe this, bro.
Dude, we should. What do you think about doing a Karate Kid 3 watch party?
You want to do it this Monday?
You want to do that?
Let's do it. Honestly, I think we need to watch our film as soon as possible.
I think we should just, while Terry Silver, that's the whole thing,
Wait, Monday they announced something else. Like, oh my god, we're gonna lose it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. This is us. This is nuts. Kind of. Oh, I've seen it.
This
I am Miguel,
Miguel,
bro.
This is Miguel.
Yeah, and I'm with Robbie. So what's up?
I should have known to get together second I leave.
Yeah, yo, Sam, come here. Got someone to say hello to. Oh my god.
That's because you never replied to any of my emails.
Bro, where was your phone? You have an email? Can you imagine?
What's email? Imagine like Johnny's like emails for guys, females for girls.
Oh my god! I'm hoping we see more of those funny scenes of Johnny just being like so anti-PC. I absolutely love it
Yeah.
because he's so like he just has his moments and they are hilarious.
Well, you'll see that in my Zoom tomorrow. There's like it's like that's pretty much like what it is. It's
Oh, that's amazing.
it's all I'll say it's Johnny teaching his students on Zoom. That's all that's all I'll say. It's kind of like what if Cobra Kai was real and going through the pandemic, like this, like you know how classes have to learn online, like what if this was the situation? And it's like a parody where like I have like a bunch of characters playing people and it's like all a Zoom setting, and that's tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I don't know if I'll do a live maybe before then to talk about it or after, but
Yeah,
we'll see. So just everyone out there, just be ready for that. It'll be cool.
ready.
I was like not expecting this whole announcement today. I had my plan today. Oh, I'm gonna go live and talk about the Zoom, and then like all of a sudden my whole and I texted you before. I was like, yo, just give me like 10 minutes. I need to go get some fresh air. I didn't even eat breakfast. I had lunch, but I was because because
it dropped early in your region. Was it like
it dropped at 10 a.m.
Damn.
Which
for me it was like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, which I woke up at like 9:30, so then I came in my room to make a quick video, and then I was gonna go eat, but then I went live for hour or half hour, then made the video, and then now we're doing our live stream. So I'll probably I need to get some fresh air after this, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Just it's insane, especially when they dropped it. It's like, I'm just so glad they dropped it when they did, not like an hour later.
Oh yeah, I'm glad.
Oh my god, I'd be just in the gym going,
That would
Terry
suck.
Silver, ah! I mean,
everyone's lifting like, yo, what? You good, bro?
motherfucker, I'm fuming. And someone goes, "Who the hell Terry Silver, bro?" Chill. Man faces you. Quicksilver method. You want to know what this? You know what Terry Silver means?
Man can't stand. He can't fight.
See. Now you know who Terry Silver is.
What do you think? Do you think we're gonna learn the backstory of that? The Quicksilver method. Man can't see, can't fight. Man can't.
I
stand.
would love to see more on that because that quote is so iconic to the character of Terry Silver. So it would make sense we get the full explanation and more in depth. And then where did Terry get that?
Yeah, like the Cobra Kai isms are more like here on the streets. Your enemy wait. A person confronts you, they are the enemy. An enemy deserves no mercy. That's very it's a very thought out like quote, but like a man can't stand, he can't fight. Man can't breathe, he can't fight. A man can't see, he can't fight. It's very simple and it sounds kind of dumb in a way. It's not.
What's funny?
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's dumb in the sense, but it very much sounds like how a snake would have attacked. Do you know what I mean?
Very conniving.
Yeah, just like it relates to that whole Cobra-esque thing because, like, the way the snakes show no mercy, don't they?
Yeah.
But it's like two different snakes. You got the KREESE snake, and then you got the silver snake, and it's just their ways a little bit. Would you say Terry's more extreme than KREESE? Honest opinion.
Wait, what if they like updated the Cobra Kai logo to a silver snake? That'd be sick. Like just for season 4 or something. Like for the logo, it was a silver, like a shiny silver snake.
Wait, hold up a sec, Drew. Hold up a sec.
What are you?
You know the outro for Cobra Kai is the snake.
It's silver.
I'm actually falling. Ah!
I can't even get up.
Oh shit!
There we go.
We needed to let that sink in. Well, I just blew my mind. Did you just blow your mind?
Yeah, that was. He was there from the beginning. That's what it was.
If that outro is now telling us that he's been there from day one, and they announced that, I'm actually gonna run outside my house and go, "Are you kidding me?"
Wait, if the Silver Snake is the outro means like end. Terry Silver will come in at the end of Cobra Kai. So that means he's not even going to come in season 4.
Wait, so that means I'm gonna be in season 4 because
You're Miguel.
long hair, but ponytail.
Oh wait, Shamoon,
Wait.
is it you? It's not Terry.
Wait.
Wait.
Wait, who's Shamoon? Who's Shamoon? Who's Shamoon?
Wait, Shamoon? No, that's you.
It is me.
Imagine like it said like what would you let me ask you something. What would you do if like the trailer posted and it said Cobra Kai season 4, Cobra Kai Nation returns, and then like the whole trailer was you. And you had no idea. You're like, wait, what? And they like CGI'd you into season 4. Shamoon, you're doing a reaction video. You're like, wait, what's this?
It's me, and I'm like, what? How did I not know about this?
Imagine like the whole cast is like posting your face, like.
And I'll be like, I didn't even speak to them.
Like, I don't even remember doing this. Like,
They just use me as like bait. It's like no message from them. They just use me as promo. Don't even tell me about it. That's users guy. He might be good for promo, even though we don't need to talk to him.
that's funny.
Oh my god! But then Clarence, what if they did a teaser for Clarence? Like a little.
Do you think
How would
Clarence
he
is
speak?
alive? Is Clarence
Yeah.
alive?
What if they did a Clarence Returns teaser trailer? And then and you hear Clarence speaking like Terry Silver. Wait, is that Clarence Silver?
I got an idea. Wait, let me pull up the. Alright, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, let me get the chair. Okay. Alright, are you ready? I'm gonna put myself in here. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Man can't stand. You can't fight.
Oh,
Man can't breathe. You can't fight. Man can't see. You can't fight. Extreme situations require extreme measures.
That was the Clarence version of the
Oh my
trailer.
God. Do you know what? Maybe we should do some edits of this trailer, but like do us instead. Like, I'm not kidding. We should do a Way of the Fist special or something. Like maybe we should just do teasers of us for next week's episode.
What if we do like a yacht? Oh wait. Dude, now the real Pepto begins. The real Pepto begins, Danny boy.
Oh, in the dark bathroom. I'm sorry. That got me straight away.
Imagine like Silver's about to fight Yaya takes a sip of Pepto. It's like, I'm ready to go.
Now the real pain begins. Ah! Yaya on the toilet. Like, oh, God, that was too good. That, bro, you killed me.
Oh my God.
Bro, Justin Grower, you deserve deserve a shout out.
Justin Grow, thank you for that. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's so good, bro. Yaya trailer. Oh my God, bro. I'm just imagining a Pepto trailer. And you just hear Yaya talking about her diarrhea. The Yaya Pepto returns in season 4.
Oh God.
You know, if Yaya and Pepto come together, you know something crazy is gonna happen.
Dude. This is funny, man.
Can you imagine? Think about it. It started the reunion for Cobra Kai. He continued the Karate Kid franchise. Yaya and her diarrhea with the Pepto. Now it's gonna freaking. What's next?
Look,
jeez.
look, William, Ralph. Let me just pitch you the idea. It starts with Yaya.
Oh, can you imagine if the big three, literally the first thing they said to them both was, "Guys, okay, this is how the story's gonna go. Yaya's gonna have diarrhea. Number one, you Yaya, and what's the diarrhea got to do with this? You will know in time. You will understand,
Guys.
young Daniel-san."
This is a great sequel to the Karate Kid. Yaya gets diarrhea.
What if one of the rejected ideas from one of the guys that approached him was Yaya having needing the poo?
Well, they're idiots for declining that because that was a good idea.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Chris Claude's Dynatox commercial, Terry Silver, 60-second spot on YouTube. I actually saw that. Is this the guy who made that? Thank you for that super chat, by the way. Wait, I think Chris. Wait, is this the guy? You know who makes the Terry Silver videos?
Wait, is this that guy?
Do you know who I'm talking about? Oh wait, no, that's not him. That's not him. Ken Cole is the guy who makes those videos.
Oh no, Ken Cole. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
I like those videos.
Oh, his ones of the essays are good. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, he made a Dynatox commercial. I like kind of skimmed it. I didn't really watch the whole thing, but I'll have to watch like it's like 60 seconds.
Oh, I saw that on his thing, but I didn't actually watch it. I need to.
Yeah, he looks it looks good. Like he does some cool stuff. He's a big Terry Silver fan.
Yeah, he definitely is. Yeah.
Thank you for that super chat, man.
So Yaya can't poop. She can't fight. Yaya can't fight unless she can't poop. Think about it. She'd be like, I can't poop. I need to poop first. She needs to unleash the beast. And the beast will come out.
Yaya can't have Pepto. She can't fight. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, that's great. Yo, should we you want to get some? I know some people were asking about getting on here. You want to take a couple people?
Yeah. I swear, if someone says any Yaya kind of joke or whatever, I'm done. Please.
We're ending it.
I can't. I'm gonna be laughing in my sleep. I won't be able to sleep. I'll be laughing too much.
Oh god. I just put out the link, everybody. I just put out the link in the chat. So if you wanna join the stream with us.
Imagine if one of the creators joined the stream and they were just like,
imagine if Thomas joined the stream.
Oh my god.
Dude.
And we added him in and he just all in Terry Silver gear. Oh,
that would be sick.
I would go crazy.
Dude, that'd be so funny. He's like I'm very curious if they did. I don't know if the writers had a quote from Deadline. I don't know if you saw that. It wasn't like a whole interview, but they had a quote where they just said it was something like we were waiting for the right time to reveal Silver. Like it was an idea from the very beginning, but like now is the right time. Can't wait for you to see. Like it's just something like that. I don't know.
No, it did actually. That was a hint at the freaking teaser then, wasn't it?
No, I think they said it after it released, but I don't know like where.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wait, is that just where the hell was that interview? Because I never saw it. It normally is out and you can find it, but
yeah. I'm not sure. I forgot, like I think it was Deadline. I think. I don't know. All right. Do you want to get some people on?
Let's do it.
All right. And just everyone who's here, if you could turn on your camera, just so right.
Well, yeah, we can't be having no trolls, nothing. We'll show you Quicksilver method very quickly if you don't obey the rules.
A man can't.
Streamer can't see.
A man can't.
Shaboom punches him in the eye. If Drew shows no.
Okay, we got Hey, talking straight with Nate. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
How you
How
How you
doing?
doing, man? I can hear like an echo somewhere. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, forgive me. It's hot. Sorry about that. Yeah.
You're good, man.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's cutting out a bit.
I thought you said you like my hair. I'm hearing the delay. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, I'll try to talk through it. I sent you guys an email about that vinyl soundtrack thing. I know neither of you probably have turntables, but there's something in the works, and you'll be able to listen to the tape and the vinyl on the same player if everything pans out the way I want it. So
I don't think I saw that, but yeah, I don't have a turntable, so that
It would be cool to have a
Exactly.
turntable.
You don't
Yeah.
have a turntable, and you're gonna like this turntable. It's gonna have something special on it.
Was it
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
CKN then, or was it gonna say wave the fist?
or is it gonna
Maybe.
say yeah?
Now, let me ask you something. You think that you guys are the only ones that don't have record players out of all the people? Sorry. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Damn it. Here. Here's my record player. Now you can see this blank space there and stuff for artwork.
Got you.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Sorry.
based like a Cobra Kai one?
Yeah. So I'm being lenient on you guys. I'd be going, yeah, Kmart, like Rain Man, but you don't even know who he is, probably. Sorry.
No.
I know.
Well,
You didn't even know what a record was. It's okay, Drew. You're awesome. They had a Star Wars one, and this company can make it so there's a tape deck in here. So we'll see. I mean, I you know, hopefully that'll happen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, I think it'll be awesome. Yeah. Sorry, I look like I was begging for change or something. No, I'm not dating homeless Lynn. I'm not that lucky. No, actually, I'm growing my goatee out. I go to the Mermaid Parade every year, and you know, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. You know, and hey, I mean, you know, you walk around, it's a party. You know, so that's just the way it is. But yeah, I mean, I hope that can happen with the record player. So
yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to look more into it. But
yeah.
Thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate
No
it.
problem, man.
Thanks for that.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Take care.
You too.
I see someone that says show homage right now, but it's probably not him. Cameras off. You guys have to turn on your cameras.
Oh,
too,
come
if
on,
you
man.
want-
That
want to
actually
be on.
was Sholo. Sholo would definitely be like collabing with us already. Come on.
Yeah, just everyone turn on your cameras. Here,
Some people think with that dumb, but come on, man. Turn your camera on. Don't come in and be like, you ain't Terry Silver, and then just leave.
we got Gabe here.
What's up, Gabe?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Do you have a question?
Yeah. When do you think season 4 is gonna come out? Cause I have a lot of theories about that. Like,
I'm gonna
Tomorrow.
say 2025.
I'm gonna say tomorrow. All right, Shamoon says 2025. I say tomorrow, so we'll have to see who's closer.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be me. Obviously, like whenever I say it happens. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we were talking we were talking about it earlier. It's you know with this teaser trailer, I think it kind of sets it kind of gave us more of a clue that we definitely know it's coming this year. So probably in between the September and December, would you say, Shamoon? Like September earliest, December latest?
We said like maybe the date we were really thinking was like between that frame, as I said, fourth quarter of 2021. But me and Drew are starting to feel that October, November time. You know, the darkness of this trailer might insinuate that it's gonna drop between that Halloween kind of period.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do you think, Gabe? Gabe the GOAT. What do you think?
Probably in like around Christmas time, I guess, because that's when like everybody's gonna be like off, like they're not gonna be in school. Everybody's just gonna be relaxing and chilling.
And then Terry's like, "Ha! I'm back in the valley, baby.
ruining your Christmas vacation.
I'm gonna ruin you, Drew boy. Kid, I'm gonna get you, kid. Nation, I've got you too, Gabe."
Did that answer your question, Gabe?
Oh yeah.
Great. Thank you. Take care, man.
See you soon, buddy. Probably like shit. He's on to me.
All right, let's see what we got now. We got the retro nerd.
I'm gonna put my green screen up because I actually want to put the silver thing on. So bear with me.
All right, cool. And then we'll get the retro nerd on.
Retro nerd.
Retro. Green screen or gray screen?
It's actually the silver screen.
The silver screen.
You know, that's... Oh, no, it's because it's on that green screen mode.
Oh, does it give you the option to go do gray?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it says green or blue.
You know what? I'm going to try this.
Oh, that's actually cool.
No, you couldn't see that.
Wait, you
Oh,
have to set it to blue. Like, you have to set your...
No, it's all right. It's all right. I got it, Drewski. Just it keeps falling on one side.
I'm very curious to see what you're about to do. Should I get retro nerd on while you set up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Should be fun now. Okay. Retro nerd, you want to unveil yourself, son?
Here we go. Retro nerd.
What's up, bro?
Hello.
Oh my god.
How you
my
doing?
God. It's a kid.
Is it Terry Silver? Is that why? Oh my god. 2 Terry Silvers.
Yep.
Do you have a question, buddy?
Yes.
What's your question?
Will Mike Barnes be in Cobra Kai? Like,
No.
will he like go back to fight in?
Well, you go for that one, Drew. That's a big question.
Well, Mike Barnes being Cobra Kai. Wait, what was the other part of your question?
Will he fight Johnny and Daniel, or just will like Terry Silver, KREESE, and Mike fight Daniel and the rest of them?
Yeah,
You know-
and me and Drew. We're gonna have a big fight, son. You watch.
You know, it's interesting because even though Mike Barnes is a big character, Terry Silver is obviously the biggest character who hasn't returned yet. So the Mike Barnes reveal or introduction will not be anywhere near the Terry Silver introduction. So it'll be interesting when they bring him in, how they bring him in. But I don't know how big his role will be, honestly. I think it might even be a thing where I think it's just going to be Terry and KREESE doing their thing, and then they need like reinforcements, and that's when they bring on Mike.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he'll be as integral to the story as Silver, because we obviously have to focus on Silver. But hey, you never know. Mike could come back and not necessarily join Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
He could
You know?
show up at the tournament as his own dojo. It might even just be Sean Kanan.
Sean Kanan make a cameo.
He'll just be like, "I'm here to promote Way of the Cobra."
it's like you know like how like Xander Stone like takes the mic and like promotes his world peace. It's like Sean's like, guys, I just want to say before we get going with the finals, before Robbie versus Miguel, order Way of the Cobra now. It's on discount for $10. Just use my my code Cobra Kai
Karate's bad
Nation.
boy.
Karate's
Or Cobra Kai Nation.
use code Karate's Bad Boy to get 5% discount or something.
Okay.
Drew, what would you do if they refer to like your what if like they refer to some of the creators from like YouTube in like season 4? What would you do?
John Kreese is like, oh, I have a fan channel called Cobra Kai Kid. Someone's a fan of me.
Oh, God,
Retro
that'd be so cool.
Retro Nerd, what if you were what if I asked Shamoon this, but what if you got the notification for the trailer, right? The new Terry Silver trailer, and it said Retro Nerd returns, and the whole trailer was you, and you had no idea, you never even filmed it. What would you do?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome and kind of creepy because that'd be kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It would be kind of creepy.
It'd be
Like,
cool and
definitely,
creepy.
man.
It would be cool and creepy at the same time.
Invasion of privacy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Yeah,
just
like,
kind
Terry
of hack
Silver
my
doesn't
phone
care.
and then find it.
let me ask you, are you gonna win the All Valley tournament in season 4? Is that what's happening?
Huh?
Are you gonna win the All Valley in season 4?
No,
Why?
I'm kind of small.
Bro, it doesn't
Oh.
matter how small you are. You can do the Quicksilver method and things are like just like that.
I
Remember-
barely know.
Like that.
I barely know karate.
Well, you're
Daniel,
hopeless then.
well, Daniel didn't know karate.
Yeah. What do you know any other
True.
styles?
Wait, what?
Do you know any other styles?
Wait, do I know any what? Sorry, I have hearing problems.
Other styles, like of fighting.
Wait, what?
Or what if do you play video games?
Yes, I do.
So you got those like reflexes, the video game reflexes. Kind of like
Yeah.
Dimitri, it's like the instincts, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you gotta be confident,
Do you
retro
know who
nerd.
Cobra Kai Kid is, Ben? I'm on the. My little brother wants to say hi.
Hi.
Might even like no, who is that?
Go away. I'm in an interview.
We're asking you about season 4.
Sorry,
Like
it's my little
spoilers.
brother. Ben?
Ben from season 4.
Ben's gonna be in season 4.
I guess. He is. Hello.
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 How you doing?
I'm only 7. Benjamin, go away. Get out.
And he just like drops the biggest spoiler about season 4.
Well, thank you for coming on, Retro Nerd. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, and
Thank
for
you.
letting me be here.
Take care.
Of course. Good luck in the All Valley, man.
I don't know what his brother said. I just heard. "Ah!" That's all I heard.
You want to get one more person on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's.
Hi.
And he just
Hi.
like drops the biggest.
What's going on there?
Wait,
Thank you for
is that
coming
where you
on,
can
Retro
mute
Nerd.
that?
Appreciate you.
Oh, is that? Oh, that was us.
Thank you. And
Can you mute that?
Of course, good luck in all.
Is there a delay?
Oh,
Rav,
sorry.
I think there's a big delay for you.
It's okay. I thought you were watching a show or like you had people in the room. I didn't.
I'm sorry. I
even
was
know
like, sorry. It was like on it was on a different tab, and I was kind of playing. I kind of put it on a different tab.
Oh, fair enough.
No,
fair
you're
enough.
good.
Can you hear
You're
me?
good. You're good. Yeah, you're good
Okay.
now.
Yeah, you're
I
all
kind of
good.
so I have a bit of a theory, and remember how Tori didn't have a surname before season 3, and how you can kind of see it in the casting, you see that her name is now Tori Nichols. Nickel is a silvery element, so I think that was kind of a hint, sort of at I think Terry Silver is going to have a bigger influence on Tori than I think Terry would have on Robbie, because I think Tory has the ability to be more violent and aggressive than I think Robbie will ever be, and I think the more extreme sort of, like not mantras, but like sayings that not Crease, sorry, Silver has, he would have just it would resonate with her more. So what do you think?
Wait, so what's your question?
Wait, so you think Tory is gonna have more of an influence, or Terry Silver's gonna have more of an influence on Tory?
Yes, I think that Chris is gonna have more of an influence on Robbie, and Silver's gonna have a more of an influence on Tory. I think for me it makes sense because narratively, Robbie, Chris, and Johnny are a little more narratively connected than it would be for if Tory goes against Sam, it would make sense for Terry to have a lot of influence on Tory, and since Tory might go against Sam, and Sam is Daniel's daughter, so narratively link all three of them together, and it makes sense for if there's a big fight where like two types of Cobra Kai, like ways going against each other.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That actually makes a lot of sense because of the dynamics. I agree with you that having Silver training Tory would and then Kreese training Robbie definitely plays with the dynamics. It's interesting because I think Silver will have a hand with everybody. He'll have his influence on everyone, but then it'll be interesting to see which students each sensei kind of gravitates towards most, right? What do you think, Shamoon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Like we were saying earlier on, Terry doesn't know anything about the students. He'll probably go by the first few words that Chris says about whoever, but he'll find out himself who he really gravitates towards and who he feels like really embodies what he wants from a Cobra Kai student. So yeah, I think you will start to select who he thinks is worthy of that. If he does teach him Quicksilver method of all these other things, we'll see. But I think Tory is definitely a possibility. It's either Tory or Robbie that he's going to really rub off to. Like Drew said, he'll rub off to them both, but we'll obviously see who he rubs off to more.
Yeah, and I know you love Miguel. We all love Miguel as a character, and it would definitely make sense for him to also be in the final match. But I also think it could be Tory and Sam since Tory lost the match in the school fight with Sam, it would make sense for her to finally, win in the final match, and that would be like the dark end of the season 4.
Right.
Because if Cobra Kai is going to win, it would make sense for someone who has never won before to win in this way in dramatic fashion.
I know what you mean, because the shock factor is that Cobra Kai will win, and people think, "Oh, Miyagi-san going to win it." But I think Robbie will get his revenge and his redemption by winning, because he was the one that got in the final. Him getting that win would mean a lot. But obviously, with Tory and Sam, the thing is that Tory beats Sam. It kind of contradicts the whole thing with that chat that Daniel had with Sam in season 3 about how Daniel conquered, that fear he had of Mike Barnes. What if Sam doesn't actually conquer that and she loses? That kind of contradicts that, but it depends. I do like this idea though, because it's fresh and we haven't seen it happen. But like Drew said, can we really imagine a final that at least Miguel? That's the thing.
Yeah, I think probably it would have to be a rematch, or personally, I think it's two likely scenarios of a rematch of Robbie and Miguel or Tory and Sam. That's what I think is the two most likely final matches. And then there's also a third, which is possibly Robbie and Sam, but that might be like a semifinal or quarterfinal thing, or I don't know. They're just sort of, my thoughts on that.
Yeah. It's interesting what they'll do, how they tie it with the story, but also like the fight levels. You know,
Yeah.
it's a combination of that. So, did
Yeah.
that answer your
And I also
question?
can't get over
Oh, what were you gonna say?
sort of. I just can't. I keep thinking that Tory Nichols is a play-on name for Terry Silver. That's constantly what I think in my head. So that's just sort of what I thought the entire time when I saw her last name, in in the cast. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely I hear you with the Nichols thing. That's I
Mhm.
think that's just the writers being
Yeah, I've heard
clever
that
and
before about
Yeah,
Nichols,
they like.
Silver.
look what they've been doing
Yeah,
with
they
the
like.
whole Honeycrisp apples thing. They just
Yeah, that's
like
what I
to
was about
mess
to
with
say.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
like
I
to be
was
very
just thinking,
cryptic.
with Tori Nichols, Honeycrisp apples, they really like to, hint at things. They also like to be trolly, and they also, they like
Yeah.
to send you on a bit of a rabbit hole to figure things out narratively. So that just,
It's good though.
Yeah,
It's
Mhm.
unexpected.
they like,
So
yeah, it keeps the audience engaged.
definitely.
I
Yeah,
agree. I
yeah,
agree. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on. Really appreciate you. And I really liked your theories. It was really good.
Yeah,
yeah, good.
I have a lot of stuff I really couldn't put in the one giant text post because it was just honestly just like, spaghetti in my head. It's like it's all everywhere.
Of course, I got you. Well, thank you
Yeah.
again. Appreciate it. Take care.
See ya.
All right.
Bye. Well, that was good. We got some good people on, good theories, good discussions, and this
Yeah.
was I think it was a much needed episode, right? We had
Yeah.
I think we just had so much we had to get out of our systems with
Yeah,
this
I'm
Terry
so
Silver
glad
thing.
because it couldn't do Monday either. So like this, just like, oh my god, we can't.
Oh,
Wait till
we
next
couldn't have.
Monday.
Today's Thursday, like it's not even Friday. Like
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nah. It's like,
I mean,
we'll still be at it Monday, and I guess for
Yeah.
now we'll be doing a Karate Kid 3 watch party unless anything changes, right?
right. Yeah, I'm so excited if we do that. Yeah, if there's any news, obviously me and Drew will talk about that. But honestly, the Karate Kid 3 watch party, that's gonna be fun because like really thinking about Terry as well, just gonna make this even more insane.
I think watching the movie again because I don't know. The last time I watched it was before season 3. I haven't watched it.
Wow.
Yeah,
You've been
so
slacking.
so
I think I watched it. I think I watched it back in March, or it might be March, because I basically got the Blu-ray of all the films on Blu-ray, not the reboot, just from 1 to 4. So I pretty much watched them again. But Karate Kid 3, like, it's even though 1 is the most watchable, I'd say if there's one I go back to a lot,
3 is
other than the
good.
1, I think 3, yeah, just because of Terry Silver, like that alone is
Yeah.
amazing. But yeah.
I watched it on TV like a couple times. Like it plays on TV, so I'll just like watch the whole thing if I'm like, if it's on.
Oh my
But
God, man.
that would be cool to watch it, especially after this trailer. Like,
Yeah,
talk about
I'm just thinking of the voice difference as well. Like, we're really gonna think of the voice he has in that, and
I
then the voice
know.
he has now. Oh my God, there's gonna be some awesome moments. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so good.
That first walk, I'm just thinking of all the scenes that he has, or the first scene he has when he enters the dojo, just the way they do it.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Dude, it'd be absolutely crazy. Man, if he just goes in, he goes, "Bonsai, I'm the Cobra Kai kid." And it's like, wait, what? Wait, this ain't Cobra Kai kid. This ain't Drew.
It like breaks a bonsai, like
just goes in. He's got a bonsai and just throws it.
like Mike Barnes. That'd be funny.
He's like, oh, Mikey boy, get in touch, and he sent me one of his Way of the Cobra books. Like he knows about cobras.
Well,
that'd be too comedy for it though. But anyway, yeah.
Sean Kanan doesn't sponsor us, but shout out to Way of the Cobra. Go order.
I actually haven't got it, but I will eventually. I've got quite a few books I need to get through, but yeah, man. Sean, if you want to send us some through,
send us some free copies. Yeah,
man. We're promoting it for you right now. If you get like 100 people buying it, you owe us.
I'm actually. What is it? Is it just about his life, or
I don't know. I think it is. I think it's like
his story on Karate Kid, probably.
I think science.
He had like some interesting stuff. He like almost died, right, when he was filming Karate Kid 3.
Wow.
Did you know that he like? I think he like had like
I don't
surgery.
think I actually knew this. No.
There's like an interview. You should watch it. I think
Was that with Cobra Kai Theory?
No, it was the one that I saw. I forgot who it was with, but it was just a random interview, and he just
okay.
explained like I don't want to say I might get it wrong, but it's something like he was like hurt himself or had surgery, almost died, whatever, but still did the movie. They were gonna replace him.
Oh, actually, no, I heard about the surgery thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember with Theory, he must have been the same one then, because I remember he spoke about that Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, nearly got the role of Mike Barnes.
Yeah.
Something about audition process. I was like, oh my god, can you imagine Bruce Lee's son playing Mike Barnes? That would have been nuts. Yeah.
Bum. That's a good what if.
Definitely, yeah.
Well, everyone, that's our episode. We had a good audience today. We have 120 people now. We started off with like 250 or whatever it was, but really good. So, Cobra Kai's back, baby. You know what I mean? The hype.
Cobra Kai is
back. The hype is back. And yeah, we'll see you guys. You guys get a double way of the fist. Episode on Monday.
Fist.
Yes, that's how we got to end it. So, thank you all for watching, and remember, join Terry Silver's Cobra Kai. Oh wait, we should end with the Quicksilver method.
We could just end with the
do you remember it? Man can't breathe. He can't. Or no, it started. Man can't stand. He can't fight.
Man can't see. He can't fight.
I think breathe the second.
Breathe.
Man can't stand. He can't fight.
Man can't breathe. He can't fight.
Man can't see. He can't fight.
Man can't stand. He can't fight.
Oh, it was stand. Wait,
you said stand.
We said that already. Yeah. And then what was it? Extreme situations require extreme measures. This is way of the fist.